excited to have you all here.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks. Like and subscribe. Binks, binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks.
What's up, Koromum?
Like and subscribe.
Made it head-to-toe Seahawks gear, no doubt. Oh, though. Very true. Dude, we haven't even talked about how the Seahawks and the Bears are atop the NFC. It's pretty exciting. Luckily, they've kept us away from each other until the NFC Championship game. They knew what was good for them. I'm afraid they don't want to get anyone hurt. Our incredible teams going against each other. A full clash. Gaming. What's up, Mally Loki? Think of today's list as a Dream Crusher. Dream Crusher, unlike a Dream Catcher. Of course. Well, let me get some music on. It's not the quiet part of the stream. This part of the stream that everyone hates because it's quiet. That going about. Oh. Ads are still running. People from ads will be back in about a minute. I'll be back in 30 seconds, and we'll jump Nate on. We'll get this thing on the freaking road. Alrighty then. Say his name and he'll appear type shit. What up, Nate?
Hey, everybody. Hey, Binks. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today? Nate, you having a good day?
I am here in Seattle, Washington. It is, I mean, it's not sunny. It's not be crazy, but it is, the clouds are out with no rain. It's a beautiful day. Joining Binks and crew here today for Infinity Conquest.
Not even a little drizz?
Not at this moment. Happy to report I could go on a bike ride. I'm not going to go on a bike ride, but I could go on a bike ride.
Good. You're always allowed to do that. Well, you're often allowed to.
Legal.
You're not always allowed to go on a bike ride. Sometimes there might be like some crazy extraneous circumstances that stop that from happening. But Nate, tell me about this deck, man. Tell me why this deck is good and why this is going to crush the dreams of our opponents.
All right. So we have I wouldn't say necessarily a conquest-specific list. You will find this exact list or something very near like it on many of the most winningest lists. But I love this deck for Conquest so much. This season alone, I am, as of this recording, 23-1. I'll say it again. I am 23-1 in Infinity Conquest with this list. And the reason...
You know why that number is especially funny?
Because of our 24-1.
Because of our 24 and...
Yeah. Yeah. I am in the middle of a run. I will report back where I end up with... because I got, obviously, some games to go. But we've got... what we have here in this list is a set of cards that can beat anything in the meta and is fairly consistent. And if you've got those two things, you've got yourself a winner. And I could talk through it on, or we could talk through it on the card by card. There's a couple of flex spots, but kind of for the viewers at home, if you're looking for something, I would strongly suggest starting here. You're going to have some victories.
Yeah, I like a lot of what it does. I love being super aggressive on the 2-drops, especially 2-drops that give you stuff. I know that we had some conversations about Merlin when we were talking about this list, because I still feel like Merlin's probably the card with the least synergy, but just the power level of it is kind of comes over top from the amount of resources that you have available to you. So I think that that's totally fair. The Galactus First Steps is also somewhere where maybe I feel like something can get moved around. That feels like where there's a little bit of like flexibility as to what you would do with that big drop, but I do think that Galactus First Steps is such a nasty card that just kind of pushes bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yep, and the I would speak to like the meta specifically right now, and it's important to note that the meta in Marvel Snap at any time is never particularly oppressively concentrated. So, your mileage may vary over 5 games. But right now, I would say more than most, we're seeing a lot of decks that want to go to turn 7. I have never seen more Magic in the meta than right now. And honestly, for my money, one of the, in the abstract, one of the more cuttable cards or flexible cards would nominally be Legion. And to the extent of your Merlin discussion, those points are all valid. However, with all of the turn 7 stuff in the meta right now, there's, as I say with the Dream Crusher, there's nothing more auto win than turning off turn 7. Very, very few players that I see in actual practice play around the fact that even if you're staring it in the face, that they could, their opponent, could turn off turn 7. They just don't play around it, or just refuse to play around it, and then you collect 8 cubes and move on to your next game.
So I see the more popular version of this list has Cosmic Ghost Rider over Legion. Would you say that is like the big tipping point as to like similar reasoning as to why you want Legion in it over it, to have that additional way to stop that turn 7?
Absolutely. So there's no bigger Cosmic Ghost Rider enjoyer in the world than yours truly. You're never gonna
name the most degenerate tech card. Nate is the biggest fan of it.
Yeah,
every time.
If it ruins somebody's fun, whenever your opponent plays a card that makes you scream into the void, that's my card. Cosmic Ghost Rider fits that bill. However, by extension, the decks that want to go to turn 7, what they do all the time is put up numbers that you cannot compete with. Whenever you've got a man spider that has a million gajillion power, or a black panther that has a million gajillion power, or a tribunal that has a million bajillion power, this list can't beat it. You can't. I mean, you can snipe with a Cosmic Ghost Rider or anything like that. So, in service to not just surprise winning a lot of those games, you've got, well, yes, the Shadow King is endemic to this as well. So Cosmic Ghost Rider, I would never say no to replacing Legion with Cosmic Ghost Rider in most metas. But as I said, just in the past couple of days, I'm 23-1 with this exact list, and I'm reluctant to make a ton of changes right now if it's up to me.
Fair. And then last question: why do you think Stardust is so good right now?
Oh, dude,
I hate this card so much.
And that's the thing. The more that anyone, particularly you, hate a card, probably the better it is. Going into this list, when I saw this list for the first time, actually, let's pause here and see if you got it.
No, keep going.
In the vault. Well, I want to see the vault. I'm a viewer as well. What do we got? Anything good now?
There never is. I don't think I've ever bought something from there.
Whenever I saw this list and I saw Stardust, my first thought was, well, okay, what am I going to replace that with whenever I get my legs underneath me? But let's run this list as is for now. And over and over and over again, Stardust has, not dissimilar to what I was just talking about with Legion, it's just collected 8 cubes. You've got Hela, good night. Stardust is a you can't win card whenever you've got a Hela list or any kind of Khonshu, like, go to hell. There's, in any meta, this included, there's an enormous amount of destroy. And whenever you've got Stardust on the board, their Wolverine goes away. Their X-23 goes away. Any kind of Arnim Zola nonsense goes away. Jubilee can't do anything. You can get... Just when I thought I had my... I like Stardust for these 78 reasons, a 79th one presents itself. An 85th one presents itself. I think there's a lot of metas where Stardust maybe doesn't make sense, and maybe there even is better cards, but I can't believe how much success I have seen with just that card, and I didn't see it coming at all.
Yeah, the auto win thing is definitely makes sense. Actually, I posted on Twitter this week. I was on like the first. I ran an Agatha list because I was just like hanging out, laying on my couch playing Snap, and I ran into Stardust on four times in a row. So I have like a really bad taste in my mouth about this card. Just like it's one of those cards that it just like deletes certain things like Arnim Zola, like setup stuff like that Dak and Arnim Zola deck. Like, all right, deleted. Hella deleted. Anything with Conchu Ghost Rider, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble if not deleted. Yeah, I definitely see, especially like that discard Conchu list is another one that I think that goes at. Really, the reason I hate those cards is because so many decks catch strays. It just pisses me off. It's like there's these things that we're targeting, and then like we'll also be hitting, these decks that 1% of people play, and then just you just don't get to play that anymore. That's tough. But dude, I'm excited, man. I kind of want to just jump in, man. I'm feeling feeling good, feeling ready to rock.
As you're going, just the one extra note about Stardust that I am finding is because it has not historically been that common, and you just don't think about. I didn't think about Wolverine. I didn't think about Khonshu whenever I saw this list. It's only after experience. People have Stardust blindness, not quite at the Echo level, but I have won games where people confidently play their Arnim Zola on 6, not even really thinking about the Stardust on the board, and it's happened more than once.
I certainly agree that there is Stardust blindness. It's not as bad as Echo blindness. Echo blindness is something that can come for us all. But absolutely, man. There like random times you get Infinity tickets usually during the month. They pulled back on that, or is it usually? It's from like limited time modes and stuff, huh? Whatever. We'll get a couple free ones. Vash, thank you so much for the 20 months, Vash.
A legendary T3 sub.
Legendary T3 sub, Vash.
Legendary T3 sub is a matter
Alliance
of fact.
workhorse, Vash.
That they are indeed. All right, let's make sure we have the right deck. Let's jump in. I feel like more than most days, I'd love for you to kind of take the reins a little bit here and talk about how we're setting up and thought processes.
Sure. Now, as this is just kind of assorted thoughts. Because of our location change of it all, I often like to play Quicksilver in the right or middle lane. We very much want to get ahead with Iron Patriot and growing our Galactus first steps. And if it turns into a bad location, so put Quicksilver in the right or the middle, whatever. We can always manipulate locations
with
to adjust if things go sideways.
Very fair.
And then here, we always want to do, if we have all of our 2s, we always want to do Hawkeye or Merlin, because we're guaranteeing a curve,
Mirage isn't guaranteed. You never know what they have. We have a Quinjet Chamber. I believe this is Arishem. Might just be full Arishem.
What is their collection level? And I've seen, it might just be the kind of thing where they run things like Samuel L. Jackson.
You can see it, right?
Sorry. I'm looking at the Discord. Sorry, what was it? Okay, thank you. I'm looking at the wrong screen, and now. So I like just building up because of the New York of it all. I'm just building up the Vault and Xandar, obviously, to taste. I probably want to get Mirage down, Mirage Arrow, possibly.
You don't like Merlin?
I do like Merlin, but now we're going to run into hand size issues. Then turning off New York is useful, so I would say maybe Merlin middle, maybe Merlin.
Yeah. And then, Merlin middle, basic left, maybe.
Sure.
Maybe even
both. Basic Arrow and basic and grapple have some synergy that you don't necessarily have to get too clogged. All right, they
get a 1/5 grapple. It's a good card. Not argue with that. Yeah, they're just a pure +12, so they're just pure Arishem here.
I think it's simple as, normally I would do Polymorph Speed middle, but I also kind of want to trigger the basic Arrow.
Yeah, I don't mind Polymorph left, Speed middle. Polymorph will hit the Cape Bishop. You not like
and then
that?
Next turn... No, sure isn't. Yes, I agree. And then, depending on what we develop next turn, I'd like to get Mirage down to potentially get some value there, but who knows?
Yeah, that would be nice. That'd be nice. Agreed.
Depending if we get Once in Future, we might want to throw that as well to, Galactus is getting a little bit beefy.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Nick Fury here.
Well, it is
apples going
Arishem,
down.
so it's going to be a bit of a hodgepodge of what they have.
Who will the winds bring?
Damn. It's a lot of points there, eh?
It's a lot of points. They snapped.
They did.
So, with this landscape, I do not hate our hand. We have so many options. However, with the
You
Arsham
kind
of
of
it all,
need to
and-
Legion left, and like
Well,
that's
here's-
a terrible play, right?
yeah, I like. Yeah,
You wanna
we-
run, right?
I retreat here. Yeah, yes, I agree. If you were like Nate, I want to bet my life on this hand. There's maybe a path to victory, but it's one cube, and they're ahead, so it's Arisham, and we could win elsewise.
I'm gonna turn you a little bit up, chat. Let me know if he's the right volume. I feel like he was slightly lower, but no, I already changed you. Don't make two adjustments. I think you were fine, but I think a little bit more, and then we'll be evened out. I was looking at the wavelengths a little bit.
Got it.
We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna go Quicksilver middle or right, just depending on the vibes.
That's a fun. I'm always using that tool because if you consistently play it in the right, then what is even the point? And I should say that
Keep them on their
it
dang
often
toes.
doesn't matter, but we push for every single edge, and getting ahead on turn 2 can make or break a very specific set of circumstances. So let's do it.
Well, nice win guarantee. Do you like snapping here?
Yeah. If our opponent was not Arisham, I would consider holding off. But because they are, this is the kind of we make them have it situation, because we're going to hit our Wiccan curve. We're going to have a lot of tools with Legion and Merlin spells. So we are broadly ahead of most cards in most decks in most situations.
You kick up the D4, D3, D3. Oh, what?
Oh,
D3, D3.
what?
Oh, wait. Oh, I did also. What's up?
I probably do Iron Patriot right
Is that,
or
are
left
you guys
here.
doing a Are you guys doing a joke?
That's a Tim and Eric bit from the mid
Oh,
2000s.
Gotcha.
I do. There's an argument to. Yes, I think there's an argument to doing any flavor of what you just did. To either guarantee the Iron Patriot or guarantee value. I think this is great.
Actually, I
but
like this.
Oh, sure.
Because this just still works,
Yeah.
right?
There's not a ton of 3-drops that we hate to see. Maybe like Ironheart or something.
Yeah, it's fine. Girl America for all our discarding. No! Why the hell would they play that there?
You know, if you want to retreat, I get it.
What? What was the point of that? That was weird.
So what I'm looking at is Wicked Middle, and then next turn probably once in futuring our neutered Quicksilver, and then just using our mana however else we want to.
I kind of like Wiccan left.
Well, the thing is, you're not gonna by Wicked. We're still competing for Mosh Pit. You can Wicked left, but why not try and get our discount on Scarlet Spider?
Oh, yeah. I just forgot about that side of it, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I forgot about, because I got rid of our guy. Hey, look, you were right about Nick Fury.
That's it? Is that? Oh yeah, that's main deck. It's got a fancy border.
This is the easiest turn of all time. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it seems pretty good to me.
This has gotten a couple of buffs. But I still think a 4-drop's better.
Sure.
And Stardust can now... I guess we don't have priority, which sucks a little bit. So if they have some... Because there's like a bunch of 6-drops, I feel like... well, I guess Isan we'd be able to stop.
Well, hang on. Undo end turn. Undo end turn. We're not going to be able to play much in the big house. And we can use Scarlet Spider to get over there, but not if we play Stardust. Do you want to consider not playing Stardust?
Stardust blindness.
To potentially get over to Big House. That said, we might not be able to get over there anyway, or we might be able to win there anyway. So that line that you just did might be correct elsewise, but if we do that line, we're really going to have to win left and right to win the game. Another line here would be like maybe Legion left, and so give us options. Yeah. I think I like this more.
Yeah, I do too. Good calls.
So, Victoria Hand hits just Spider? What does Victoria Hand hit?
On our board, just the Spider, yeah.
All right, so I think the play is Stardust Galactus, and just and first of all, I would say click Stardust Spider
yeah.
before, yeah. And just where do we want to do this?
I like that a lot.
The
other argument is to go here, and then the Scarlet Spider gives us 10, and then they have to put more than.
Yes, I like that the most. I like.
No.
I like your tone of voice makes me think you don't like it anymore, but that's probably what I'm doing here: is activate Scarlet Spider, Galactus left, Stardust mid.
I think I have a better play. I think we polymorph the Scarlet Spider instead of Stardust. I don't think Stardust gives us value here.
And then, and how are you using the rest of your mana?
So we click this, we polymorph the Scarlet Spider, and then we do Victoria Hand on Universal Presence Galactus. In whichever way that we would want to do that.
Sure, that seems fine.
If it's me, actually, weirdly, that gets rid of all of our Victoria Hand buffs, but it's still 2 points.
No, but the Scarlet Spider remains Victoria Hand buffed.
We're polymorphing it.
But it's still a generated in your hand card, I believe, for Victoria Hand purposes.
Oh, okay. Well, I actually didn't know this. That's sick.
I think that is the case, but let's not stake our life on it. Now, hang on. If you do this, Scarlet Spider's never going to go middle. I guess that looks great anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna lose right by 1 point, I think. Unless if we win this. Not gonna be enough, I think. Oh my god. Oof! What do you think went wrong there? We'll run another game. I mean, we'll probably concede soon.
Yeah,
but...
no, and by the way, this is fine. This is how you want to be doing Infinity Conquest. Getting 8 cubes in the middle on the first game is never a bad thing whenever you think you're, like, have a shot at winning. Because if you win, you win, and if you don't, you can just go next. I don't hate how we played that. I need to kind of reevaluate mentally where the points ended up in that last game.
Yeah, I think there was definitely... We could have adjusted our play a decent bit. That last turn got really funky.
Oh, snap! By the way, like our hand is good enough that like we're not. I don't want to play.
Oh yeah, we should just be
down to
snapping
1
it.
cube. Well, we're down to 1 cube. I thought we had.
We don't have the option. They won't let us.
So we do Hawkeye. There's an argument doing Hawkeye left.
I kind of like Iron Patriot left.
Well,
it
we don't get.
It gets to 4.
Oh, because we're at 4. Yeah, of course.
Now, if they play, then it becomes awkward. Which they do. But we can still play Shadow King something if we're open to it. I do want to discount this Orca, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't hate like a tempo Shadow King here is not the worst thing in the world against this list. You're not going to get a ton of value in the abstract. So if you want to do Shadow King, Mirage,
maybe we don't even have to worry
left.
about keeping Wiccan Curve. Is that crazy?
Well, here's the thing. Shadow King is like, no, it is not crazy. You don't worry about it. I'm
It's
worried
just more
about winning
points.
Feast for, or
Yeah.
sorry, winning the Iron Patriot lane for you right now. And frankly, with Valentina, Shadow King often hurts you.
True. Might even do it right now.
Yeah, so we might lose this lane because of the Arishim and the extra mana of it all, but I think that this is the right line broadly. Yeah, perfect.
Huge. Okay.
So what I'm looking at for endgame state is we're probably going to have to put Orca in the left lane eventually. Of course, Acid Arrow middle is the no-brainer. What is it turn 4?
We want
so
a
we want to
Legion
be doing
right this turn?
I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't hate it.
I kind of want to go like... We should play everything in one lane then.
Well, Legion right next turn is the more backbreaking thing, but we only have 1 cube, so kind of like we don't need to get too cute with it.
What if we did this?
Yeah, that's
And then next time we can go like Acid Orca middle or something?
maybe. I definitely think you're going to need to put Orca in the left lane to have any shot of winning that lane.
Even with the Zombie Captain Marvel, you don't think they're going to run? Like a
Well, I
coward?
mean, they won't run if they don't have to run, I guess is my point. But now maybe you have to do Orca in the right lane to be competitive. We'll see. We'll see what this brings. So I probably do Mirage Wiccan Pim Arrow middle, or Mirage Wiccan Acid Arrow middle, and then we have choices for the other 2 lanes. I guess we're down to 2 lanes last turn, but I kind of want the flexibility to play left if I don't. The alternative is to not play middle at all here this turn. One of our lines is to just naked Orca left, and then figure out the other 2 lanes next turn. Or we basically just have to pick the lane that we're not going to interact with next turn.
Yeah, the thing is, I want to get Mirage down.
I agree.
It's very hard to...
So I would say maximize your points mid then, I guess, because we're going to be locked out of it.
I want to go like here. And then next turn Orca Mirage card, hopefully. Rage?
Maybe our Wiccan is still active, if I'm not mistaken. I think maybe Wiccan. Can we afford Wiccan
I guess,
and Mirage?
yeah.
No, we can't.
We
afford
can, but
Mirage.
then we can only play 2 cards next turn. I don't think it matters, right? And I want to
Yeah.
see what we get from this. It's the same amount of points, and I don't think the Wiccan is important. Wow, the audacity.
Yeah, that's some.
I think we're still
Audacity was-
winning that lane, though. Maybe.
Higher, further, faster,
Moving the.
baby.
That's a choice.
It's -8. Not real, right?
And yeah, they have 7 points. Yeah, thanks, Vihan. Well, no. They can't play right. Or no, Devil Dinosaur's the turn before that.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. This is tough.
I'm not worried about like what we just saw was Arishiming. They had gigantic correct cards every turn of every game. You're gonna encounter that sometimes, and it's just, I'm very happy to have encountered that in game 1 of match 1.
True. I'd much prefer that. I would much prefer that.
They also, I mean, I don't necessarily agree. Well, I guess they wanted to clear up the lane. The only thing that they did that I would be like, what they did was activate that Captain Marvel when they did, but that's fine. It just happens.
The Infinity ticket prices have gotten insane.
It's weird.
We gotta start winning, Nate. I demand this.
If not, we start doing, soliciting subs. Do you have in your head, and I don't know if this jinxes it for you, do you know what Infinity avatar you're looking at, what avatar you're looking to put?
Not really. There's nothing that like jumps out at me like crazy. It's 500 gold optimal? Absolutely not.
No, but we're making content for you.
What are you talking about?
This is
What a
big
what a
spending
crazy
his personal
question.
money for you.
I'm doing this for you! For you!
I put Quicksilver left. There's enough destroy flopping around that I like having my Quicksilver survive no matter what. So I would not normally do this with Galactus First Steps in hand, but because we don't know if our opponent is destroyed. Also, can I get a collection level stuff?
7,500 Galactus highest rank hit.
The 98 highest rank achieved makes me feel like it's a bot, but they've said that bots aren't Infinity Conquest, so I don't know.
Yeah. Plus, I don't think bots would have the swagged out avatar and first card you play matching that our opponent clearly has.
That is a thing. So we got some sort of a tribunal ongoing thing. I probably snap here because they want to go to turn 7. We've got a Wiccan curve going.
Do we use Shadow King here?
The thing with Shadow King is we miss a draw.
Miss 2 draws.
If we do Iron Patriot Omniversal Presence, we do not miss a draw.
Yeah, the only thing is you were talking about going to turn 7, right? It's like I feel like Omniversal is kind of worth its weight in gold. There's a decent chance they could have gotten our Wiccan. From
I see. If you want to, I think that you're not wrong. There's an argument against it, but yes, I think because we're not.
Do you think it's worth it? If you think it's worth it, then I think it's fine.
I don't think it's worth it.
To what?
I'm sorry. Shadow King is fine to play. I think Shadow King is fine to play. There is an absolute argument to doing the Iron Patriot line. Yeah, perfect. The multi-level thing that I was kind of fumbling through is because we have so many turns to get Omniversal Presence. I don't hate playing an Omniversal Presence to make them guess if we have it or not. Because if we never play, yes, of course we do. It's definitely Wiccan. It's just a matter of where. No, I don't do it. I don't do it left. We don't do it left because we're going to want to play Omniversal Presence in that lane. And we want the board space. Probably Galactus First Steps is going in that lane. Sure. To make sure that we have enough power. Not necessarily the case, but I want to have that option. Anyway, whenever we're generating Merlin card after Merlin card after Merlin card, a talented player is going to be like, they have Omniversal Presence, I might play around that. If we threw it out that turn, they might say, oh, well, they probably don't have it, and I'm going to roll the dice. So they are definitely doing a tribunal game plan. There's no way that they're going to. Yeah, so I probably, well, what I would maybe consider doing here is Galactus polymorph mid, but I think maybe that is even better.
We should definitely use one some future. Hondo P,
sure.
Right?
Yeah. And then there's a very real likelihood that we are omniversaling left, and then just selecting another lane to win.
Getting as many points as possible, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, this is the way we win 4 or 8 cubes.
He's Iron Man. For the record, let the record show he's Iron Man.
The record is reflecting that he is Iron Man.
Oh, we got it every way to possibly.
So don't play Legion. What we're going to do is win by turning off Limbo with Omniversal Presence, and we're going to conceal the fact that we have Legion as an alternative way to beat them in a future game.
Votes. And then just max out points left, yeah? Or right?
I'm at right, yeah.
So we'd probably like polymorph the Wiccan, sounds correct.
Well, is there any 5-drop that, like a White Tiger, does that cause us to lose? I otherwise might just play Iron Lad Patriot Renslayer for... And then maybe Omniversal again left. Did they snap back?
They did, yeah.
Okay. Then I probably Omniversal again left for maximum Merlin points. I don't know.
I want to Omniversal middle to get rid of this in case they just play...
Oh, sure. Yeah, I think that's a fine. And of course, there's Omniversals that cook us here.
Mm-hmm. Vic. I don't think we have any created cards, but I see it.
Nice rock.
Such is my judgment.
Nice.
Yeah, and when you what just happened for you and the viewers at home, this is super common. You will encounter this exact 8 cube victory into kneecapping retreat all the time in the ladder right now. Or not well, yes, ladder right now, but in the meta in Infinity Conquest right now.
Boom, 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 boom. You're seeing why they're hitting the ceiling at rank 98? Dude, there's no way of knowing that I could have played an Omniversal Presence that turn. Literally no chance.
Impossible to believe.
It's just impossible to know, man. You can't even hit him with the Legion Sokovia at the right time to just ruin their day even further.
That's a fun line. I've done it before. I've done it before and hurt myself more than my opponent. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that does tend to happen, eh? Come on, Fire Ant. Show us what you got. Put everything out on the table, bud. Let's see it. Let's freaking see it. Ooh.
Off
Bit
curve V
worthless.
hand Mystique. I don't hate it. Oh, yeah. I probably V hand here. Just because if Sakar pulls Mystique, you could just do a tempo Mystique, but I don't think
I
it's
like that.
ultimately gonna make.
Yeah, I don't think the
Our
work is gonna
opponent
matter
rage
as
snapped,
much.
I think.
I did. I snapped
Chad,
immediately.
Oh, you did. Okay, never mind. I thought it was
The moment the game started, I snapped.
There you go. You have the largest acid arrow in history. Wait, we're getting a ton of value with
I
our
know.
okay.
I know. I just wanted to do it. We
I
should
hate
also
to recommend the not
always save
fun
it for the
play.
magic. Double Tribunal Gaming. How quaint. 7 Wiccan.
We cannot active. I probably as simple as speed arrow or arrow.
Yeah, just trying to figure out where they go.
We might have to do basic arrow middle. Otherwise, we have to fill up the lane. But I guess it's the last turn anyway. Maybe, yeah, speed middle, one arrow in one lane, and then the other arrow in the other lane. And then hopefully they play magic this turn, and then Legion wins us the game.
That's correct to me.
I am Iron Man.
I think we Legion middle. That'll make this lane Garbaggio
Yeah.
for them. And I think
And that
we'll
matters.
miss
Yeah,
the game.
yeah. And that's very counterintuitive for chat at home. Normally, you want to get as big as you can in 2 lanes, and we're splitting our power. But we're really, 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 really reducing their power. Yeah. that was sick.
That was the only way to win. That was the only way to win.
You called that, and we did it very quickly and like blew right past it. But that was a sick. That was the only way to win that. And
The
it was
only
not
way. Game. All right,
Right.
back on track. I got the flow going.
God, Legion every day. I'm like, how? You
card,
are
man.
an early Legion believer. I was not. Most of us weren't. And he's just a monster. Just a beast.
Now, notably, I was not a pre-Legion coming out believer by any means. I don't think there was any of those. That was the that was the craziest example of like we have no clue what we're doing, man. I don't mind this
What is
curve.
Snap?
I don't mind this.
Yeah,
Vic.
no, Snap player. We're doing high Evo. 93
That's
thing.
crazy. Conquest aficionado, I would imagine.
Now, notably, a couple things that I'm just calling out. First of all, our opponent is a
High evolutionary.
left lane enjoyer. Sorry, go on.
I just said high evolutionary.
Yeah, I throw out. Here's my various thoughts. We want to keep drawing, so I don't want to play Mirage. I play Vic hand here. I probably play Vic hand left. We're going to win middle with Mercury.
We have Wong Aurora as well.
Oh shit, we do have Wong.
That's pretty
Aurora. That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard to like weave in curve wise.
Maybe.
Maybe not. What is
Actually playing
what does that
Shocker.
even hit?
Leftmost card.
That is that is one of my favorite variants in the game, by the way. It's super rare.
This one?
Yeah.
This
like
is
a
like the
daily login.
first drops, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe the second drops?
Yeah, something like that. I don't even hate snapping here. Does High Evo have a way to get to this domain? I guess they have armor sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm down to snap. We have like Kahori next turn. Goes pretty crazy. Or give him Wong Kahori if we wanted.
Wong next turn, I think, makes sense for either Kahori, Aurora stuff.
Kahorori?
Kahori. I also don't hate Wong. We want to get to. Excuse me. We're going to need to get to Machine World, so it's like, how do we get there in a way that doesn't cause them to win automatically? Do you maybe want to do Wong, Kahori right?
Yeah, Wong.
That doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't beef them up too much because I suspect
I don't
left
think they can
will be
do
pretty
anything
hard
with
to win.
this. But what do you mean
Yeah,
by beef
that's what I'm
them
saying.
up?
Sorry,
Like giving
give
them a
them
good
tools
card?
to beat us.
Yeah,
give them
no.
tools to beat us because I think that left is going to be very hard to win. So I want to win right without giving them the tools to beat us right.
The scary thing is they could have Cosmo.
They could have Cosmo, and they're also. But that's it. Maybe now that I'm thinking about it, and this is very important to think about with high Evo opponents, is if they full float this turn with Ice Cube down and Sunspot down, what is their Infinite / Hulk? Well, probably not Infinite, but like their Hulk is going to be how big, and their She-Hulk is going to be how big. So
I think we
We're going to
smash
win-
them apart with Kahori Aurora.
Yeah. So I guess Kahori. Do you want to hold Sunspot for extra Kahori points?
And then next turn play it
no, so-
alongside Aurora.
But that's then well.
You can
Yeah,
Mirage. And then do this. It's the same.
Yeah, that might be good. So they don't full float. They have Khazar? No, that's one of the random cards. So do you want to move Mercury middle and just slam Galactus first steps right? Is that the way to win this game?
I think Aurora is so many more points. Like Aurora is more points than Galactus, right? Just right.
I guess
and then it
she's
gives
also
us
pretty
a billion
beefy.
points left.
So
Because
Aurora,
it gives us +8 on these two cards. It's +2,
Oh, it's
+2,
per,
+2,
it's per
+2.
location. I honestly don't. I'm not an
Dude,
Aurora
yeah, it's
enjoyer.
crazy. We're gonna explode.
Okay, so move. Do you not want to move Mercury middle?
That's a tough question. I'm not exactly sure because well, I guess we have two ongoings here, so it wouldn't actually buff it if we had moved it. I think we just do this. I think this wins like by a staggering amount of points.
Sure.
Cube start of turn, not end of turn, fortunately.
Ah,
Pretty good,
Drax the Destroyer. Good job generating those cards specifically. That was
right? Yeah,
skillfully
these
done.
three cards really are the only reason we won, and they were all randomly
Oh,
generated.
and,
on turn.
can we add Mercury to the mist? I mean, I guess we
Oh,
would have
yeah,
won with the Ice Cube, but yeah, that's okay. It's moving on.
07? Yeah, that would have hurt me too. Yeah, anything's on the table with what they had in their deck. They had Shocker, for the record.
Not only
anything.
Triskelion plus main deck Shocker. You just don't know. They can have cards from other games.
Yeah, dude. We can freaking play Monster Reborn on our ass. Never see it coming. Little Yu-Gi-Oh reference for the Yu-Gi-Oh fans
Yeah.
out there. That's 2 in a row. That's pretty nice. We demoralized our opponents pretty significantly in 2 games.
That's what this deck does. It's called Dream Crusher, not because it's very, friendly to opponents' dreams.
Ace of clubs.
Yeah, it's the instructions cards from a Pinnacle deck.
It's all fun and games till your opponent drops Ace of clubs on your ass. So true. Alrighty, man. How are you feeling today? We didn't talk about football, dude. Our 2 teams are the number 1 and 2 ranked seeds in the NFC. That's pretty cool.
It's a lot of fun, and let me tell you. So chat. I live in Seattle, but I'm from Pittsburgh, and I have a lot of good friends who are Pittsburgh Steelers fans, and I like the Steelers fine. But it's really fun having friends in your life that are fans of teams that are struggling. It's a very entertaining thing for me. I think I probably get Merlin down to start utilizing this extra mana. What is our opponent's Medusa? Is that an Aurisham enjoyer or a crazy person?
That to me screams Cerebro 5. Also 64,
what is their
highest rank achieved,
Fair
16,000 collection level. I wonder if there's a bug going on because I'm starting to get I'm starting to question the cards that are coming out.
What is the your interface is blocking me from seeing what how many cards are in your
They
hand?
discarded Hunger. So if
But I
you
mean,
look
it's not
on
an art.
if you look on the right side under the
It's all
thing, you can see on the bottom left, you can see the deck,
Okay.
and then on the one to the right of that, you can see their hand size.
Yeah. I probably Patriot Presence right or Patriot. There's an argument to Miraging here, but
Patriot presence here.
I mean, if you say so.
We're getting our Merlin buffed. Not a very good card.
Well, we now have an out with not an out, but we have an out with Legion, and our good friends of Rickety Bridge, and also we can Omniversal away Rickety Bridge. I don't hate it. Our opponent is snapped? Question mark.
Our opponent snapped. Yeah. Kind of
I
shadow
don't.
to the middle.
I don't hate that. I don't like leaving because we can always Legion right for an emergency exit.
Yeah. I like sending a Quicksilver there.
Do you not want to polymorph? Do you not want to polymorph?
I like saving the polymorph for the Dracula.
Maybe we're gonna have. Will we not have more polymorphs?
We might,
I
but we
guess-
might not.
I guess I see it either way.
Because I don't think we get any value out of this unless we polymorph it. So I feel like losing the polymorph would be pretty crap for us. You don't win middle, that's fine. They don't have extra energy this turn. Very important.
Stardust also beats zombies.
Huge if true, man. Huge if freaking true.
I probably once in future Quicksilver Stardust right. Is that
right?
simple
No. I think we just throw it left.
Sorry, no. I don't know why I said right. That was a complete yes.
It's because you're dyslexic like me and you just haven't accepted
the other argument here is to polymorph middle to try and get more points there while we can.
What? They made no fucking sense.
So what I'm probably doing here is, hear me out. Legion, right. Omniversal Presence, polymorph, right.
The only thing about the polymorph is it seems scary.
There's a lot of 6-drops you don't want to see, and you don't think they're going to go big into
like
7,
Zola
right?
would be really
Yeah,
bad.
okay, yeah. I think, yes, this is probably...
Or would be horrific.
Fair, fine. But this is the maybe too cute by half play that I do. I think it wins all the time.
Yeah, I don't really see this losing. You can also polymorph somewhere else, but I think it only does bad stuff for us.
What is happening?
Well, I guess it's not turn 6, so maybe we shouldn't have...
Oh, I thought it was turn 6. Oh my god, I thought it was turn
turn
6. I thought it was turn 6. Oh my god. That's why I did that. Oh no, what a disaster.
That's fine, probably.
How many cards do they have in their hand?
They have 3 cards left in their hand.
I probably just put a card, well, maybe Hawkeye or yeah. Oh, what I was going to suggest was put a single card middle and then another card. Well, they're gonna. The 2 lines here are gigantic card on the right, as you have done, or a card in the middle and another card on the right.
The only problem, like, if we could do like Dracula polymorph or anything, I would do that, but I think we just have to go here.
Can't
You have to win right.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can't you do Dracula polymorph? Mirage middle?
No, we only have 6 and 7.
I'm wrong on turns and mana all game long. I think this is fine. In order to beat this, they have to put anything middle, put anything right, and get bigger than you on the left. I again, I made the sides wrong. Yeah, this seems fine. Okay.
Stardust blindness.
Just broke your opponent in half. That makes Zombie Giant Man is a cool card in this situation if your Stardust is not your opponent is not Stardust.
Still would have won, for the record, no matter where it landed.
Yeah, yes, it's still, but
wasn't close. It wasn't fucking close. That's a good place for Quicksilver, eh?
Yeah. I would probably snap here. Yeah.
They said, I am not leaving the Horde not down for a second anymore. I tell you what, I like Iron Patriot left.
I like Iron Patriot left too. Perhaps Speed left afterwards.
Perchance
Wigan after that.
Perchance these are what we do.
It plays itself, chat.
Ooh, that's a damn good card, brother.
Build your own Galactus first steps. Now, if you're and here, have you ever seen your opponent having Stardust blindness playing things into Quantum Tunnel? Because the card goes away, nothing comes back.
Just goes in, just hangs out.
It's... so do you like maybe Victoria Hand into Mirage Quantum Tunnel? Or
I like Wiccan, personally.
Oh, of course, on turn. Next turn. So we're not gonna have priority.
Which is good.
Well, if getting a Stardust with priority and Galactus for days. Yeah, that's probably the
I'm
right
gonna play
play.
both right and hopefully get Shadow King.
Yeah, I like it. And then I would do. Oh, okay. I was gonna say you could put Victoria Hand in there, but there's no reason not to do these two. Yeah, sure, great.
Those are hands.
God, what
actually causes a bunch of problems for them.
I need to learn how to read Untapped. They currently, before this beast that's maybe coming. Oh, Acid Arrow's a pretty good buffed thing. Yeah, you're gonna get Shadow King. Like mathematically,
very likely. Yeah.
Either draw it or again build your own.
That's good enough.
Notably,
Chaos
they've got
Reigns.
Shang-Chi, and now we've got absolute insanity.
Hope you don't put any cards in the Quantum Tunnel anymore. Well, we just literally win.
Game's
right?
over. Game's over. Game is ended.
No. They have Shang.
Okay, they do. Yeah, but I mean, and they will grow. Well, their Shang will grow. A Shang and Giant Man will grow their shit, but we're just gonna you just shrink it to nothing. So, all right, well, GG's.
We just don't do anything. I mean, we can
You
stuff
can
our
if you
deck
wanna,
as a joke.
If you think that your opponent has Ronan the Accuser in it, you're going to want to play some cards.
That's a great point. That's great. We got to play around Ronan the Accuser.
Sorry, a Ronan the Accuser that has no way of getting on the board in the first place.
My people need me. My people need me. My people need me. I like that it moves.
Wait.
That's my favorite part.
Power must be controlled.
My favorite part was when it moved. Oh, broke the game.
You broke it. Broke the game.
And that's a win. That was very funny end of the game, man.
Yeah.
That was very funny end of the game. You can polymorph. Transform effects do work. Why people do me? VM Stardust animation? Yeah. A person found a new Stardust hater. Just got unlocked right there. For
they're born every minute.
I believe we have to run ads. All right, chat, we're going to run a 3-minute ad break. Don't want to see the ads, you can pay $6. Check see if you have Twitch Prime subscription available. Do that, of course, by clicking the subscribe button. Use the little Prime toggle. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow in 3 minutes. Nate! What are you doing, man? You like TV and movie recommendations,
and games for that matter. What my default why not during an ad break for the non-ad enjoyers out there. For me and Binks and the other people in the chat, what is a media that you have consumed recently that you would recommend to everybody else? Maybe it's a show, new or old, movie, new or old, game, new or old. I want to hear about it. Other people want to hear about it. I'll start us off. My new favorite thing, I actually don't know if we talked about this last month or the month before, is Pluribus on Apple TV, the new Vince Gilligan show. It is a masterpiece. It is one of the 10 best television shows I have ever seen, and I am so lucky to be alive while they're making it.
Gorgeous. I still have like 2 episodes left. But I will catch up on them. I don't have Apple TV, so I had to stream it, and then the closed captioning was getting really weird because I felt like I was missing stuff and it wasn't captioning. When you're watching it on Apple TV, when they speak in different languages, do they caption it?
Yeah, they do, and it's relevant because there's
a lot of
dialogue.
it, yeah, especially towards the
end.
So I got to the episode that mostly focuses on the person who's in some South American country. It's like the 6th episode or something, and the whole end I was just like, I am pretty sure that this is supposed to be captioned, and it wasn't the whole time. That's what kind of derailed me a little bit on that. I have a couple movie recommendations.
Let's hear it.
Did you guys know that I don't even know if you need YouTube Premium. There's just a bunch of free movies on YouTube. This is something that a lot of people don't really know about, but there's just like a movies tab on YouTube where you can watch movies for free. I think if you don't have Premium, you get ads the whole time, but you have Premium, then you basically just watch it like their shows. But I found a couple of old Matt Damon movies that I had never really heard anyone talk about much, that I enjoyed both of. I enjoyed The Rainmaker.
Was one of them The Rainmaker? I like The Rainmaker quite a bit.
Which is an awesome, like, lawyer drama that stars Danny DeVito as one of the main guys, which is awesome.
Yeah,
I think
love
he's
The
an
Rainmaker.
incredible actor. The other one I saw was called Rounders, I believe.
Oh, dude, Rounders is a famous poker movie. Rounders is widely regarded as the best poker movie ever made, and it's super good. It's funny to hear you say that as like an esoteric thing. Chad, if you don't know Rounders, it's legit.
Yeah, Rounders, very, very good, very interesting, just drama that's focused around it. It has John Malkovich playing the most ridiculous Russian like mob boss card shark. It's just an incredible role. I don't know if you remember how good John Malkovich is from the last time we watched it, but holy cow, what an awesome role, dude. And yeah, it's Edward Norton and Matt Damon as the stars. Very, very good. I watched that last night.
Yeah. I don't think what I'm about to say is a joke, but it might have been a joke. Let me disclaim that. Matt Damon gave an interview where he was talking about appearing in Rounders. And Matt Damon is a younger actor at this point, and he has his first scene with John Malkovich. And they sit down, and John Malkovich delivers the first line of dialogue to Matt Damon. And to Matt Damon's telling, it was even worse. The accent that in that first delivery was even worse. And Matt Damon was thinking, what is happening? This is awful. And then reportedly, this is Matt Damon telling this story. Matt Damon says that John Malkovich, after the cut, like leaned over to him and said, I'm not a very good actor. And then leaned back.
He's a
And I
crazy
want it to be
person,
true
man.
so bad. And I mean, to be clear, Matt Damon absolutely said what I just said. I just don't know if the the John Malkovich part of that is true or a joke that was just over my head.
I feel like I gotta go back and find some more John Malkovich stuff because, like, Being John Malkovich, great film. Loved it. Burn After Reading, incredible.
Yeah.
I just
He
feel
might have
like
been my favorite part.
in Burn After Reading.
Yeah, I didn't love Burn After
So
Reading.
angry.
It wasn't to my taste, but I really enjoyed John Malkovich in Burn After Reading.
Just being this guy whose life is falling apart and just turning into a crazy monster. Yo,
Deeply
Rhinova! Thank you so much for the T3. I super appreciate that. And Ginger Kid, thank you as well for the Primarino, as well as Shenanigans. Thank you for the Primarino activating a hype train. I apologize, Nate. It's going to be hard for us to talk, at least from my end,
Hype train.
for the next 3 minutes. But we got a hype train going. If you want to help support the hype train, you can do so with bits, subs.
Hype train. Hype train. Hype train.
Man, literally whatever you want, man. The world's your oyster.
It's a hype train.
Are you able to hear me at all? I don't
Yeah.
know the audience. Okay, so just for the chat at home, with Stardust, if we can, a line that we probably want to do is Mirage middle.
It's a hype.
No, sorry, now it's Mirage right. Speed middle, sorry, speed left on 3, which doesn't seem very logical. But then
And
we
then
can Stardust
Stardust.
on 4, and then they don't get bar center. So maybe Mirage middle, I don't know, but like the point is if we can get, or, sorry, now we have Merlin. Maybe you want a Merlin instead of Mirage. I began talking before.
I think that Merlin might scare them away from letting Bar
Yes.
Sinister happen.
Yes.
Hype train. Hype train. Hype train. It's a hype train.
All right, so I absolutely speed. Oh,
Hype train. Hype train.
I snap firstly, and then there's an argument to either Green Goblin left or speeding left. Maybe you speed left.
I still
Stardust
think we
4.
speed left, yeah.
Yeah, I and then you can use Green Goblin to clog him somewhere on 5.
Yeah. Because I feel like if we did Green Goblin, maybe they play like a spell there or something, and then, I don't know. I feel like it could get weird. Because then
Yeah,
if they
no,
played
that's a
like,
good point. Yeah.
Once in Future All, then they could clear out 3 of the goblins and get +6 energy. Yeah, there's just
Yes.
problems that happen.
Hype train. It's a hype train.
John Malkovich also very good in Space Force. Space Force.
Hype train.
I did not watch. It's a
Hype
TV
train.
show from like
Hype train,
1 or 2
hype
years
train.
ago. Kind of forgettable, but
It's a hype train.
I sorry.
Oh,
kind of
I did
forgotten.
see some of that.
I didn't watch it. I hear it was maybe good, but people have forgotten about it.
It's a hype train.
It's fine. Yeah. That's usually the reviews I think I've heard from that historically. It's fine. It's whatever. It'll do.
So you're pretty familiar with the meta. Do you what is our opponent with Nico? Sorry, do you want a Mirage Mirage value? You're gonna get a bunch of
Demons, yeah.
demons.
Very good.
Hype train. Hype train. Hype train. Hype train.
Do you have any guesses of what our opponent's list
It's a
is?
hype.
Probably like a Victoria Hand, Nico.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was
whatever.
what I ran last season. I like where we're at, but not enough to snap. I think we just develop as it's gonna be speed, it's gonna be Stardust, and then we just figure out what we need to play.
Sounds right to me. Thank you all so much for supporting the hype train. You can keep supporting it. It's still going. Let me make sure we clear some comms. Okay, so they're the werewolf version of this. Very interesting.
I probably still Stardust here because the werewolf they're doing stuff like Annihilus trash junk. Is that true? Is that you see that?
Usually,
You
yeah, it
don't
would
want
stop their like their sentry from coming down. That could be worthwhile.
Again, this is still not strong enough to snap. They could have like an overwhelming amount of. They already have 2 demons, but I don't hate where we're at.
Agreed. No Wiccan, it's a little hard to want to commit to it, I suppose.
If we get Wiccan next turn, we're in a great spot.
Rude. Rude.
Now, question is, are you good enough to get Wiccan this turn, Shadow King next turn? Now, Shadow King is half of the battle.
I'm snapping.
I think that there is. I think that's fair. I think there's an argument to legioning Danger Room and crossing our fingers. I don't know if we want them to have Camertage. The alternative is, I would very much like to have priority just to snipe their werewolf. But maybe the play here is just Victoria Hand Demon. I
think we want to play Kate for sure. I want to snap here. You're cool with that?
Yes. But you be prepared to leave. I don't want to lose 8 cubes here.
Sure.
And notably, Shadow King is going to the right if you don't fill up Asteroid M. We're probably going to fill up Asteroid M.
Yeah, we had three ones to play alongside of it.
So I like seeing them play this many cards because I'm imagining we're going to get a ton of Shadow King value. Oh, maybe not. None of these are on reveals. Good job dodging the cord there.
Much.
How big is Werewolf? Right on time, Wiccan. Yeah, that seems like simple as
right.
Yeah. What this is going to come down to is Danger Room stuff, I think.
I don't even think it will.
If they,
I'd be very surprised if it mattered.
Yeah, you're maybe not. We're shrinking their werewolf. Oh yeah, what could this possibly be? I guess maybe Sentry. No, even Sentry Jump, we still beat them on points.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, Sentry like adds 9. Oh, Cersei, you say?
That could have lost us the game.
Yeah, definitely.
That definitely could have lost us the game.
That's a main deck Cersei. They didn't get that.
Now it did take
generated.
both of our cards dying, or both of our cards dying middle to make that possible.
Click on Cersei. I need to know that if that's main deck or oh yeah, it says on the deck tracker. Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm. There's a Netflix show called Wayward. Carry on my wayward son. Never heard of Wayward. You pitch it to the class.
I have seen the poster, but that is the extent of my knowledge. I tell you, there's a person Nef7 in chat recommended an anime that I'm excited to check out called Gachakuda.
Well, my other biggest recommendation is that Record of Ragnarok Season 3 just dropped on Netflix.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that's very good, but I love it. I really like watching Record of Ragnarok, and the whole time I'm like, I think this is bad, but I'm enjoying it.
Audacity.
No, I'm enjoying it. I've watched every episode of the show.
It's just fucking bad. It's just fucking bad and stupid suggestion and terrible fucking suggestion. Whoever likes it is stupid.
I like it.
We missed our 2-drop. Unfortunately, we only put 5 of them in the deck.
Oh yeah, and so what Banks is doing here, and I'll call it out loud, we're not just making our Galactus bigger. With speed, we now have to bundle him with other cheap cards because they have Deafening Chord, and getting speed Deafening Chorded is a quick way to lose the game.
It's definitely what I was thinking about, 100%.
Did they snap? Then
I'm out of here. Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning, Sloan Slack. Cosmic Ghost Rider, you could definitely play if you prefer that, but the reason for Legion and Merlin is to stop turn 7 decks in their tracks very consistently, because those are incredibly problematic in Conquest specifically. Survivor Camp. Okay, we don't have a great 2-drop to follow. I guess I probably...
I don't hate playing Quicks over there. And yeah. I'm not snapping here, but I wouldn't be... They have enough 1-drops that it's not unlikely that your Mirage will get us where we need to be.
Anyone. And we could also just get Wiccan as a joke. Another possibility.
Yeah, if you want to be good at the game, just make Sakar pull your Wiccan. You did that once successfully. With
I was thinking if it's
Mirage.
actually like worth it to try and force that, but I don't think it is. Probably gonna get a 1-drop here. Quite nice.
Excellent.
What?
White Tiger? Oh, because of Cersei.
Pretty based.
So don't put Acid Arrow middle.
True.
Now speed it makes sense. I don't hate Acid Arrow, Iron Patriot. Excuse me, Acid Arrow left, Iron Patriot somewhere is a tempting thing. Did they snap or did you snap?
They snapped.
I don't snap back, but I'm certainly not leaving with
Yeah,
this.
I'm chilling. Chilling, I think.
I think there's an argument to speed, but I also just really like filling them up.
Yeah, I like getting resources
Survival
too.
Oh,
Rude.
yeah. That's where that snap came from. I believe is they're like, oh, we're gonna turn off their obviously Victoria hand focused deck that we don't overly care about. And by the way, yeah, no, we can protect our speed. They can't. It seems unlikely that they could play Werewolf by Night. I can't see them.
Strongly able to fight there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that they're gonna
guess
play Cersei there? Any inkling that might be the case?
Yeah, I think that I think a Cersei. It's possible that a Cersei they're gonna move stuff and then Cersei on turn 6, but do you want to?
I think it's just Galactus here, right?
Yeah, the curve here is super awkward.
Is that the Carlo? Then we'll probably be behind, so we'll know when Omega Sentinel hits and we can Shadow King it. Is pretty nice.
Yeah, I like that's next level. Yeah, for sure. Oh, very acid.
I would say I think the play is. I think they're gonna Cersei middle.
Yes. And they're going to they're going to hit like Omega Sentinel is going to be clicked and it's going to hit your Galactus.
Mm-hmm.
So do you maybe just want to throw middle Shadow King? I think Shadow King Speed Merlin.
Shadow King Speed. I like Shadow King Speed Merlin a lot.
Do you maybe even snap back with Shadow King Speed on the right? Well, no, okay, so I think a likely card that they could have is Sentry. Do you want to try and I'm fumbling through my thoughts. Shadow King right is definitely happening. Mm-hmm. The question is, do you put speed left or speed right?
Yeah, I think I want to go Merlin left. I think just in case they just play like Cersei and like a 1-drop here. I want to cover Cersei 1-drop either lane. I think that Merlin does that.
That's fair. Now, as I say, another play that they might do is and try and win with is simply naked Sentry left. That this loses to that. Now, actually, I don't know if even speed beats that. Does
then
speed
like
beat
yeah,
that?
then they're just losing to like any points middle. I don't even know. I don't even like that. Yeah, I
I guess
don't think
because
you're
not adding a ton right in that situation.
Oh my god, they did it.
They did Cersei left. That I did not see coming at all.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's probably just like a big like Cersei's so obvious middle. Why would they play middle? That's what I gotta imagine. Well played.
Yeah, that was well played. I frankly, I'm glad we didn't lose 8 cubes on that. Like there was an earlier turn where I would have comfortably snapped back, and we would have just let it ride. That's fine. It's a bummer that we lost, but it's just a well played opponent having good cards and playing well. You can't be too mad about those
Yeah.
losses.
That's some level 2 stuff I would do, so I can't complain.
I probably Yeah, and they're going to destroy their to draw. Now it's a little bit irksome. I probably Iron Patriot speed.
Like both left.
Yeah. And notably,
This card
whatever
goes
that
away,
card is,
so yeah,
it's
not real. They probably don't care about Asgard too much, right? Because they'll just overdraw.
That's right.
Nice, the Galactus draw was really good there. Okay, notably they can't play any 1-drops left.
Yeah, we can comfortably. Well, maybe with Werewolf, but I don't see a world in which we lose. Losing that curve sucks. There's an argument
to fight for it
Mirage.
as much as we can.
Yeah, I think this is probably fair.
We need to get this discounted now that we're not going to have Wiccan Curve.
Yeah, so now thinking about the next 2 turns, we are unfortunately not going to be able to play all of Magneto, Galactus, Shadow King. We're going to have to be judicious with this.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine. That doesn't change our play line. I'm just thinking out loud that we're going to be in a little bit of an awkward mana spot.
I might even want to play Legion left next turn. What do you think about
that? If anything's possible.
Anything's possible! Get Morgan Le Fay in their deck. Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I don't like losing, but I do like losing to interesting cooks, and that's what I'm looking at right now.
No, they don't. That was fake. It was fake, it would appear.
It's still an interesting cook. No, I mean, Morgan faced on the...
I just quite like Legion left into Magento Shadow King.
Maybe I'm just kind of thinking about what is the alternative. I don't know. What I'm looking for right now is there a Magneto play here that really kneecaps them? And because of Werewolf, I don't know if that's true, but if you Magneto right, would it possibly completely lock them out of right lane?
I know it will completely lock them out of all the lanes from playing the 1-drops, which they have many of them there. And just Legion.
But do you not see a bunch of 1-drops this turn and then it's kind of wasted?
We could see quite a few 1-drops this turn. They could also just play like 1-1-drop on Omega Sentinel. They could just play White Tiger.
I'm not. This is so ambiguous to me that I think both lines are totally fine. And in terms of mana efficiency, that seems pretty good. Great. Yeah, I think that your play has borne out to be correct. Perfect.
A little annoying.
Perfect hit.
They have priority. We know that goes left and hits the speed, so we are going to be stuck at 11 there. So they're probably going to jump something here to try and win, but we can pull it back with Magneto, of course. Problem is, like, the Shadow King is very good with it.
No, Shadow King is gone. They pigged your Shadow King.
But the points. It's the points is the problem.
So you could Magneto right, and probably, like, you would maybe throw that lane because you'd be pulling a big Werewolf back. But you would also maybe pull Red Guardian, in which case that wins the lane.
What created cards do we have? None.
The Acid Arrow would get a little bit bigger. And notably, if you play, I think it's considered a created card. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean that extra points I don't think is going to be meaningful. Notably, you would miss out on a speed point if you do the Victoria Hand line. I guess, yeah. I think your option is running here. I don't know.
Do you like this?
Yes, I do like. I think that is a, and I don't. We also, yeah, this is.
We are the future.
Okay.
Exact tie.
Exact tie. we got lucky with that Cersei. That Drax was a fairly below average 4 drop, I think.
Yeah. We take those.
But that said, their pig is what won them the game. We killed
Did they
them for
change
sure.
that? Mythweaver DM, you said no, it's their acid arrow, so it doesn't buff it. I know that at the beginning it did do that. Did they make the change? Because I always thought that because Victoria says your cards that were created in your hand have +2. But when Victoria Hand first came out, acid arrow was counting when it came over to your side. Did they make a change there? I feel like in my mind, I feel like they did make that change. But I'm not 100% sure. I want to play Quicksilver left, Iron Patriot left.
Yes, you do. There's an argument to even doing that if it screws your curve. But if you draw a Merlin or a Kate Bishop, I think we want to abandon that plan. Simply because we're not going to have a Wiccan curve otherwise. Nope, I think it's probably Iron Patriot all day left.
Somebody says, why didn't I play mid? I mean, it would probably be all the reasons that we said. We did it, mostly. But notably, if we would have played the Shadow King mid, which I'm guessing is what you're suggesting, then we would have just had the exact same tie, but it would have been the right lane would have tied.
Yeah, and I don't know if you caught it, but our Shadow King wasn't Shadow King. It got Spider Hammed.
Yeah, it was a fake Shadow King. So that's this sucks. We lose Wiccan Curve.
Wait, it does suck we lose Wiccan Curve, but we are going to get Nick Fury discount.
True.
And critically, they have seen our Legion, so they know that that is a risk. And also, I guess for our benefit, we know that they have. Well, they just used. Honestly, that's fine. We probably didn't want that anyway.
Yeah, true. I don't mind a 4-1 Nick Fury. I like Stardust middle.
Do they have any? Because of White Tiger. Yeah, sure. Stardust middle for sure.
And it would stop them from getting the +2.
Now, and I'm saying it out loud for posterity. They have had one Merlin card. They've used it. It's not Omniversal Presence. So they have not Omniversal Presence at least one miss at that. But we have to be aware that they might turn off Limbo and play accordingly. Sure.
Play many cards here.
Yeah, I would say including but not limited to. I would put basic arrow on. Well, never mind. What I was thinking about is if you were not filling up everything, you would want basic arrow in the right lane.
That way, if we're gonna do one, it fulfills both. Eventually,
yeah,
and maybe we want to.
And that was all just for psychological tricks. Now, does Pig... I don't know how Pig works with the new Shadow King of it all.
It doesn't get Shadow King anymore.
Okay, so that's going to be a 6-power Pig, kind of no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was why they changed it to that, because it was the Mobius stuff was bad and what have you. It'd be a really good time to get a Polymorph Merlin. I guess you're at 0, huh? I think your base power is 0. Wait, is it still? I don't know. I don't even freaking know anymore.
I'll say it again. They use. Okay, very good. Very well. Yeah. What do we know? What Shadow King turns happens?
What?
Now that it goes to 8. If you were to play Shadow King, it would go to 6. Excuse me. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have some options here. You can Legion, but we're far enough behind that I don't love it. But then again, they could have Once in Future, or sorry, they could have Omniversal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate a simple Galactus right, and then hopefully they don't turn that shit off. But if you want to play around Omniversal, I don't hate it.
I don't really. I kind of like this. I think I like this. I think I like just sending it. I'm fine with it. They've played 2 of their spells, and I think they've gotten 4 total.
Yeah,
maybe?
they could have it. They could have it, but they have used enough spells that I think it's possible they don't have it, or even probable they don't have it.
That's very nice. Oh. Fine. More than fine. It's quite good as a matter.
Yeah. I think it's simple as. The alternative is both of these cards in the left lane and just kind of try and get over the top. But looking at their list, I actually don't see how they can win left and right when you do what you're about to do. I was gonna say maybe you even want to snap, but I don't. I think maybe not snapping is the right play because I would much rather have 4 from them than 2 from them.
Yeah. Like
I don't see how that can. I don't know what combination of
cards that they have left could win.
Yeah, like a polymorph. I think some sort of hero polymorph is the only thing that I can see happening.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. I would agree with that, I think.
This is good. I'm not. I like crushing our opponents, but this is a good game. My internet is.
White Tiger polymorph? I would love for them to White Tiger, brother. Smart retreat? All y'all have freaking Stardust blindness, just like just like our opponents have. Fun police. Yeah, it's very fun police vibes. Don't get me
Reporting for
wrong.
duty.
Middle or right? What are you feeling here?
I default right.
Tiger and double polymorph. They had 7 energy. They didn't have anywhere where they had 3 lanes, I don't think.
The Hawkeye left or actually there's an argument any Hawkeye in any of the lanes. If you Stardust, you will lose your Wiccan Curve potentially. You might not, but you might.
You mean Mirage, right?
That's what I don't know what
We
word I said. but
couldn't.
yes, that is
We
what I
would just have to
intended say.
expend the. We'd have to expend the Shadow King, which is not what we want to do for sure.
Yeah. Sometimes, some decks, a tempo Shadow King is fine. This is not one of those times. We want to be able to use it. 5 mana?
Yeah, we can't. Doesn't work. Dang. Okay, so they stopped our Wiccan Curve.
Probably Stardust.
Yeah, I think we just stopped
really
in the
see
middle. Kind of. It's always hard to tell.
Maybe Speed Pim right.
I kind of like Speed Pim left. Maybe
Okay, sure.
getting them to Cord or Red Guardian it because of DC.
Okay.
That makes me want to play middle, unfortunately. What are your thoughts on Legion middle here?
Yeah, I don't hate it.
I think there's like 100% chance they play Acid Arrow middle.
Well, would they
Well,
snap?
not. At least a 50%.
If in this situation, if they had Acid Arrow, don't you think most players would snap, or do you think he's good enough
I don't think
that he's
this
not
player
going to
would snap.
because that would tell?
I think most players would.
would.
This player's very good.
And you know, it's turn 5, so like, it's not a huge like loss of tempo or insightful stuff anyway. I think that Legion middle is great, and then if they play at Acid Arrow, you just win the game. Yes, I agree. The somewhat challenge here is we're then going to have to win the other lanes, and hopefully Shadow King will allow us to do that. We don't have a ton of points otherwise, but maybe we can draw Galactus. Maybe we can just get lucky.
Yeah, notably Pig is 1 point. Won't be 1 point left after we do this, but...
And their White Tiger is nothing. Acid Arrow 1 time. Or maybe this is Werewolf and a bunch of jumps. Perfect.
Nice. Good dodge, kid.
So it's probably Vic, Han, Mirage, Iron Patriot all in the left lane. Is that enough to win?
I don't even know if it is.
Let's do some math here. What, Pim goes to 6. Is that right? Am my math right on that?
Yeah. Get to 14.
I forget how Baxter works with all of this stuff because they're not.
The left
at
one goes
14.
first, always. The left one goes first and then affects the other ones, and then they check who won the middle one, and then affects the other ones, and they check who won the
But I
middle
mean,
one.
if you don't, and apologies if this is a real elementary question, I just don't encounter that much. Will it recalculate if you don't win it right now?
What does that mean?
If you throw up 14 points with this turn, will Baxter building on the left recalculate?
Yes. Yes, it will.
Okay.
I'm going to send it.
Okay. I think
3 or 2,
we
I
have
don't really care.
yeah, I think we have to.
Oh, that's one way
Well,
to
that's
win.
pretty lucky.
And that's how you get casserole, I'm afraid, old. Or D-Lo? I think they're old, but
Jeez.
backwards. Now, notably, I think we actually still just won.
For 3 Baxter buildings.
No.
My
Well,
brain is too smooth for 3 Baxter building calculations.
Yeah, I think we beat the 7 here, but then they go to 20. Yeah, that's a good point. I have no fucking clue either. I'll agree with that. All right, this is the fun part of the stream. This is where we're going to choose what freaking infinity board are we going to do.
I'm going to use the facilities. You
Please
guys
do.
have fun picking this.
Let's check the new ones, see if there's any that I really like. This is probably a fine screen to show it for the most part. Much harder to switch around when I have someone else here. I know this was one that I really wanted. This is one that I really want. See if there's any other ones that jump out to me a lot. I feel like I quite like this Omega Sentinel. Ah, man, I might want to get this Hercules, though. Because this is probably the variant that looks closest to me, even though it has brown eyes. I kind of dig this one quite a bit. Yeah, Hercules lookalike. I think we gotta go there. And this might go long, so we will just run an early ad break. If you guys don't want to see the ad, you can pay $6. Check see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe button. Use the little Prime toggle. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. We'll see you in 3 minutes. Man, I still have quite a bits to go, huh? Ooh, there's some good ones in here. Fuck! There's no good ones in here! Let me get that done.
Epic.
We have 3 drops. Location with 10 points or less, we'll get that.
Epic.
28 cubes in a match, we'll maybe get that, man. That would make it a lot easier. All right, Nate, I just ran an ad break. I'll be back in a minute too.
Okay. Have fun. Chat, the other kind of game topic of discussion as far as recommendations. I recently went through the entirety of Octopath Traveler 0. And I don't know if we have any JRPG enjoyers in the chat, but Octopath Traveler 1 and Octopath Traveler 2 are some of my most favorite games. And I played through Octopath Traveler 0, and I did not love it. This is a little tragic, and I just kind of wanted to commiserate with any other Octopath Traveler enjoyers out there. Let's see, what else? I'm playing Deep Rock Galactic Survivors. I enjoy throwing my mind at a survivor's game for 10 hours at a time and just wasting my life away. I don't know, what other TV game media recommendations you guys got? Yeah, Octopath Traveler is it's a wonderful throwback. The thing with Octopath Traveler 0 is a weird they made, after Octopath Traveler 1 and 2, they made like a gacha Octopath Traveler, and it was a completely different game, and who wants to play a gacha version of that? But then Octopath Traveler 0 was like a, not even a port, but like an adaptation of the gacha version that made it much more in line with the first two games. Very, very weird. Started Blueprints last night. Epsy, I'm sure you have heard Binks talk about Blueprints, but if you haven't, ask him to talk about Blueprints. We were talking about football earlier. I don't like football, but what I do love is other people's passions. I really enjoy being in the presence and hearing about everyone's obsessions and just the joy people light up. It's a wonderful thing. And there's no better example of that than Binks talking about Blueprints. That game really connected with him, and he really, really enjoyed it. And it's fun listening to him kind of go on about it. Somebody was Sentenced to be a Hero. I do like that name. I've never heard of that. Sentenced to be a Hero. Novel series. Oh, wait, is it an anime? What's going on? Dark fantasy light novel? What is that AI summary? Dark fantasy light novel. Also on, is it like, so I don't have an active Crunchyroll subscription, but based on this stream and you chatters, I will be reactivating it, and I'm going to probably check out Sentenced to be Hero and that one that starts with a G. Sup, that puzzle guy. Without doxing you, I'm not going to say your name out loud, but for those of you who do not know, I am credited for being the creator of modern escape rooms as we know them, at least in America, and that puzzle guy is a world champion crossword puzzler. He is a household name in that world, a big deal in the crossword puzzle community. Proud to know him, proud to call him my friend. I personally quite bad at crossword puzzles. I find their mystic powers to be opaque and amazing. So for my Pirates shirt, I'm just from Pittsburgh. Thank you for the congratulations. I have no emotional connection to the Pittsburgh Pirates other than one, they're in my hometown of Pittsburgh, and two, I like just bright tie-dye stuff. And so I went to a game with some friends last summer and had a lovely time, and I was like, oh my god, a tie-dye Pirate shirt? Hell yeah, I will absolutely be getting that. I saw... No, Binks is back.
Hello.
Binks, somebody in chat mentioned that they have started Blueprints. Have you heard of this game? I could hear
everything that happened while I left. But also, yes, I love Blueprints. Blueprints is the best game ever. It's my game of the year last year. I was ludicrously obsessed with it, like to probably an unhealthy degree, for about 10 days, where I put at least 50 hours into the game and played it at every waking moment I wasn't streaming or sleeping. Unbelievable experience, unbelievable game. As long as you're good at puzzles and like Nate, you'll really enjoy it. So lots of great things there.
Oh, you've selected an avatar? Well, it was,
yeah. You like it?
Heck yeah.
I feel like it's the one that looks closest to me in the whole game.
Yeah, that's good to have one of those.
Yeah, I was really jealous because there's the one that looks just like there's one that looks a lot like Dara. There's one that looks a lot like Dexter. So I finally got my own. Now we have to make it beautiful. You ready?
Yep. Oh, by the way, in chat, your opponent last game, Old, popped in. I don't know if he's still there, but I wanted to call that out. But he said, good game.
Good game to you as well. We said very nice things about them if they want to rewatch.
We did. I didn't accuse him of stream sniping, but it's always a good sign when your opponent is so good, making the right moves. Like, is that a stream sniper? And I think that's just a good player. What is our opponent's collection level?
Opponent's collection level is 71,000. That's a lot.
Excuse me?
A whole bunch of collection level.
The whole many. So in this situation,
They
I
are
actually.
Arishem.
Oh, okay. I oscillate between Merlin and Hawkeye. I don't know. It just kind of depends on vibes and stuff. But I think
I feel like Hawkeye you probably want to go for, do first if you have Vic in hand already. Probably be a good indicator that that would be the case. I will say we talked about Vic before. Vic has not really shined in many of these games, just yet. Unfortunately,
they add. I mean, that one with what's his face just now. Those were surprise points. Like that.
True.
Really worked out. So, what, are you thinking polymorph
I'm not
Hawkeye
saying
or speed?
I'm not saying it's wrong by any means. I just don't think it's really popped off in ways that I would have hoped for it to. I want to polymorph the Quicksilver and a Mirage here.
I think that's a fine line.
They could have a 4-drop here. Ha, their next card is going to be freaking 6, dude. Get destroyed by Baron Mordo, I'm afraid. Mobius player.
I don't hate. Geez, there's a lot of speed once in future. I don't hate. Cable Iron Patriot. I guess it kills us a draw. I think maybe speed once in future more.
Cable Iron
maybe.
Oh yeah, well with Merlin, you're right.
Speed. If we do speed and once in future Mordo, we then have 7 mana next turn. That gives us a Galactus.
Throw a bunch of stuff out, or just play the Galactus. No, that's a great point.
Yeah.
With the Dream Dimension. Yeah, I quite like that.
You maybe even want to snap here. Like I feel like, I mean, it's hard to snap into Arishem, but like I feel like we're ahead.
Even though they're gonna get this, like, get the advantage of Dream Dimension without it. And
Oh, well, maybe.
I'm fine not snapping here.
Okay,
I want a little more info, I guess.
That playing conservatively here is never a bad thing. Maybe they got Baron Mordo. Did you ever think about that?
Could have gotten Baron Mordo. Just love stuffing this right.
I stuff it middle, and I'll tell you why. What if they have Arrow? That's such an edge case thing, but if the middle and right are the same thing.
Respect, man.
Spider-Ham.
Iron Patriot.
Victoria hand not coming.
Any thoughts?
No, I don't want. I want you to do this turn.
Okay.
This is where I lose. This is my weakest part of the game. I always choose wrong. Like, do you play around Shang? Do you want to just go big on the right lane because they're probably not going to be able to add 18 power and win left lane, or do you want to add a smidge to the left lane and grow Galactus? I
kind of like I like 11 right. I like Omniversal middle to maybe give us some question marks around, like if they Shang or anything like that. Maybe it can't. Maybe we get Wakanda, something like that. And then after Omniversal and getting this to 7, I like Miraging or polymorphing the Mirage up to a 3-drop and hopefully getting one that's a little better.
I like you right up until the end of the polymorph. I think there are enough 3-drops that will actually cause you to lose that lane. And I think the benefit, the risks outweigh the benefit, in my view.
Okay, we have to play it somewhere though to get the speed point.
Then I would say play polymorph
right?
first in the right lane to not do anything.
We don't have time for that, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Victory.
There's probably nothing right. Yeah, it probably was the best play, but we just didn't have time at the end. All right. 1 win down. Opponent seems conservative.
I bet you're going to get a 3-drop here. Do you maybe want to snap here? The Arishem benefit kind of goes away.
No.
We're going to be able to...
What do you mean? We're both playing random cards, and they just have an extra energy. Because of the Wiccan?
Yeah. And I'm not saying, oh, you should snap. I think it's fine. You know what? Let me actually amend that. What I think that you should do is get ready to snap.
Actually, I don't mind
When-
snapping. The more I'm thinking about it, it's fine. Because Vic Hand is crazy for us, right? If we do get to that.
Yeah.
Crazy draw with all of these random cards,
you can
especially with like Captain Carter.
Forge into Captain Carter is
Pretty good.
a pretty sick, yeah. Forge Captain Carter Wiccan is, yeah, I think it's lights out. Don't, okay. Just don't.
Don't.
I hope you didn't, chat, you might not know this, but Second Dinner has some real revolutionary eye tracking technology.
They're very good with it.
The Icebox, yeah, that if you look at the wrong card, hey, Forge buddies.
But they didn't get freaking Captain Carter with theirs. Any preference, middle or left, to put this Captain Carter?
No, but I do it middle or left. Probably middle. I don't know.
They already have a card there, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really have any other reason other than that either.
No.
Oh, now we're very happy we put it there.
Yep. And I probably Wiccan middle to just keep the train going.
Yeah, I don't mind it. If there's a better lane for it, just in case they have like a Shang or something, then this is just kind of sitting duck a little bit. The only thing I'm scared about. What about right?
Sure. I'm not married to a lane.
Yeah.
What I am just thinking about is we do need to, well, no, we don't need to win middle, but right now we do not have a ton of raw points in our hand, and I want to be able to get big middle. Wiccan was simply the biggest card in our deck. In our hand. Yeah, and I know obviously Captain Carter's there, but, you know, we might need to get friggin' huge. You never know. They got random cards. They got extra mana. I think this is totally fine. We're going to have a lot of options. We're not going to be able to... we're probably not going to be able to get Jessica Jones value, at least without doing something like Jessica Jones speed middle right now, if you just want to let that rip.
What about Jessica Jones right speed middle?
That's also totally fine. That's a pretty juicy Enchantress.
Yeah, I'm still
lane.
okay with leaving Captain Carter lane open.
Sure.
Then we don't have to not play right.
Can you add 11 power? I guess 13 power right easily. Looks like maybe you can't at all.
13 power? Why 13?
Sorry, 12. 12 power.
Yeah.
But I guess if we're going to win mid, we also reduce that number because we take away their
We gain 5, we go to 16, they go 3, go to 19. So we'll... Oh, it's tough.
I think the play is maybe 2 drops middle, 2 drops left. Is that enough to win?
I think it's kind of got to be. Could also see them retreating here.
Yeah, I think that you just have to do this and lose 4 if you lose 4. I do not see another line.
It's clobbering time.
This gets over.
I believe that it does, yes. Perfect. Perfect. Woo,
very nice. Very nice. Big win.
Victory.
Notably, if they play both those cards middle, we lose.
Yeah.
But I don't think
well,
they were thinking about how powerful the Shadow King was.
They actually would have shrank their Omega Red would have been hit by their Shadow King. So that,
yeah, but it hits our Captain Carter, which is 6, and theirs is 2.
Oh, that is a ton of power. Yeah, our opponent maybe leveled themselves there.
That's also why I was like kind of not wanting to play anything there to like make them think about it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like what we did there. It worked out.
Very nice. More Galactus first steps triggers.
Oh, no, okay, it
That
is.
makes
I
it
was
very
going to say
nice.
it's not nice because it screws up our Wiccan curve. I think that you probably snap here.
I like it. Keep the pressure on. Love it.
Did they snap back?
They sure
Okay.
did.
I wonder why.
I don't know either. Maybe they're frustrated. Can they play there?
I don't know.
Oh, either. Usually snap when you think they're going to win. True.
Yeah, that's a good point. They may have snapped because they have a good hand. There's a main deck Stardust and a sick variant.
Stardust!
I probably simple as Wiccan middle.
Yeah, Galactus might just hold on the fort over there, eh?
Galactus might hold on the fort. The thing is, we're okay. Now we maybe just play Galactus next turn. We're certainly not chat. What you just never want to do is Brooklyn Bridge. Playing on Brooklyn Bridge on turn 5 is always a very good way to lose the game.
Bit of a death sentence, eh? And plus?
Yeah. Make him have a Shang-Chi. I mean, you're adding a million gazillion points left, and
We have Shadow King for
our-
right to stop their Angela.
we- Victoria hand stuff. I mean, Arisham can always Arisham, but I like what
I like
we
our
got.
position a lot.
Yeah, so
That is not a very high value play from the opponent.
So probably, if I'm looking for maximum points, what I'm probably doing is Shadow King grapple arrow in the right lane.
Stardust middle.
Well, I was going to say Shadow King grapple, and then Victoria hand adds an extra couple of points to the right lane. But maybe you want to compete for. I guess, do you want to get maximum points on the right, or kind of spread it around the two in the other lanes?
Great point. Actually, I quite like the
I'll
Vic
I'll
King.
put it differently. Let's think about this. Put those cards down, but don't click enter. If Scarlet Spider goes in the right lane, do you win this way? If you do, great. If you don't, we
Yeah,
wanna
easily. Not
reevaluate.
close. Yeah, not close. Close. And we win middle. So this is plus, we go +3 and then +4, go +7. We'll be up by 11
Now-
middle.
What I would also suggest, and this is
Oh,
a little
yeah.
crazy,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that, I think that you should play.
Hey,
oh,
hey.
good point. I think that yeah. You should play Iron Patriot left. You want that extra point on speed, and you do go down in points on the left, but he's never going to be bigger than you on the left with what we got on the board now. I think that
And
you should play Iron Patriot.
hilariously tie Shang-Chi.
wonder if
Hilariously
this is
ties Shang-Chi.
I think that's.
Ladies
I don't think you're gonna.
and gentlemen. That's what we call in the business. A W, baby! Let's go, man. What a game.
Little casserole. Finish it out.
Okay, so we'll play the song. Should we play the song? Play the song? Yeah, we're gonna play the song. You already know, dude. Ooh, dude, GG's, Nate. That was, that felt dominant. I mean, we lost the first time.
It was super easy, except for that
old?
like old.
D'Lo, yeah,
that was not
D'Lo
easy.
or old. They were very, very good player.
I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. We're gonna play.
And it with
some
the cheeky
games.
cast.
We're
Yeah, I
gonna
felt like
clap
the
some
snapback was a
Now be
frustration
good
snapback.
chatter,
Yeah.
and don't be
And
That's
also,
what it
there's a
felt like to me.
mathematical, like, if you're going to stay in that situation with those numbers, if you're going to stay, you want to put them all in, but it
Yeah,
also
yeah.
could be
bigs,
frustrating.
bigs, 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 bigs.
Woo!
bigs.
Oh, I'm so happy we got your avatar for your face.
Got my avatar for my face, man.
I hope you like the vibe, bigs.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bigs.
Oh, look at how beautiful it is. I love it.
Watching on YouTube, like and subscribe.
nonsense now.
Love it, man, dude. Great game. You down to run it
Welcome
back?
to
Yeah.
the stream. I hope
Yeah,
you
sure.
like the vibe. If you're watching,
That sounded. You didn't
YouTube,
sound very
like and subscribe.
excited.
No, I mean, the only reason is that the audience is just tired of all this. Wow, that's pretty sick.
It's a really sick variant. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I quite like my
I don't know, I've never
Psylocke,
seen that
but
before.
I'm gonna take a peek at that one.
Yeah, never seen that before. And I have to look again, but it really did feel like Victoria Hand secretly added power. Like, we often found ourselves with like kind of 4 cards in a lane and not a ton of way to get points. And Victoria Hand added 2 and 4 points in some of these lanes. I think actually made a difference here and there. I have to double check.
I definitely agree with you. It certainly made a difference here and there. It's just not as it just never felt like it was like this huge impactful piece in any of those games, but it definitely was a nice supporting piece in the right spots. 100%.
And I think in maybe one of the old games, I might be confusing, I think we got a snap from our opponent because they guaranteed a deafening chord on Victorian Hand, and like that psychologically, because Victorian Hand wasn't so critical, actually made a big difference.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks. Like and subscribe.
Me, when I realized that my essay is due in 4 hours and I thought it was tomorrow. Mastery. All right. Let's take a peek at that Psylocke really fast. I want to take a peek ski at it just because that was a very cool looking card. Dude, man, it's nice to get back on the winning line here. I guess the last time we played, we did skip like a month, I think. Maybe we didn't. Did we skip a month?
I feel like there was 1 month in there. And
I think we skipped last month because of holiday stuff.
There was a little run there, and part of why, you know, the Binks channel is the quality content that it is because you run weird, interesting off-meta decks a lot of the time. And some of our Infinity Conquest runs recently have not been cookie cutter. This is what wins. And so you're just not going to win every time. That is a really good looking variant, dude.
It's gorgeous. Dude, there's too many good Psylocke variants, man. Like, all of these look so fire. Even just base Psylocke is pretty nice looking, but this was my favorite for a long time, and then I just swapped over to this one recently. But this one, it's even better. Like, this is so nice looking.
And I'm sorry, that was just it's like a random rare variant?
Super rare, maybe? Might have been a super rare.
I did not see you buy a premium mystery variant, so I assumed it was rare, but it looks super rare quality.
It is just a rare, yeah. That's why all that
crazy.
stuff is fake, man. Even ultimate variants. Pisses me off.
That's fair.
I've always been. That's why I've literally never bought an ultimate variant. Just because, like,
neither have I.
They're not cool. And just buy cards. Cards let you do more things. Seems like a good deal, no?
It does.
$10 for 2 Series 4. How many tokens is that? Is that 4,000?
I actually don't know the conversion rate whenever you have.
I don't know either. I can't see them because they've always been completed for me. Maybe we'll get that eventually. Who knows?
I'm gonna get another coffee. If you'll permit me, I'm gonna get a. Well, I guess when are ads neading to be run? Is it like soon-ish that I should wait to?
I'll just start the next game. You'll be fine.
Goodbye. Have fun. Good luck.
What if we win an entire Infinity Conquest while he's there? That'd be crazy, huh, chat? Alright, I gotta upgrade to Dispute. Season 4 2K Teach. So it's what? It's $10 for 4,000 tokens? Sick deal, man. Sick deal. $10x the value. Probably, I don't know. That sounds right. Flashback to that fast gauntlet completion? Man, what a good time to be a Binks fan. What a good time to be a Binks fan, man. Against all odds. Against all odds. Guy who had played Infinity Conquest one time tells everyone not to vote for him. Most amazing run of all time. History. Javi! Why are you roping me, Javi? Yo, thank you so much, Senior Reg. Sorry, by the way, if people have been chatting a lot and I haven't been reading you, it's whenever I have guests on, it's always gonna be really hard. But everyone seems to just kind of like do their own thing, which I vibe with.
We can also, at any moment, if you want to like take a minute between games and we can talk to chat. I enjoy that as well.
Nah, I talk to him enough anyway.
Yeah, screw them.
Actually, I haven't talked to chat. That's a good point. I haven't talked to chat all year. That's a great point. Do we want to do... They snapped. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I probably shit. I don't know. It's Hawkeye. I just now kind of come back to this. Question is, when do you Patriot and where do you Patriot? Do you think they maybe snapped on? They activated. Is this Agatha? What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
Oh, perfect.
I'm gonna snap back.
This is where you snap back, and I don't know, Patriot.
Like basic.
Yep.
Basic
Simple
IP
as.
As they say.
I was thinking back, and we can talk more about.
Should we get Merlin down?
Some of those games. I like.
We just do it next turn, right?
I like getting Patriot down to like get the win, get the discard. I was saying some of the games in our like last run, those were incredible. Like they ended in very funny ways. They was just we really took that for granted. What is happening?
It's Psylocke.
Oh, we have a discounted fire. I probably Stardust here to prevent any kind of weird Death's Domain.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do.
Stuff. Yeah, I would.
I do want to get Merlin. I really want to get Merlin down. Is the problem?
Sure. I think as long as you're playing it next turn, I think you're probably fine. Maybe Merlin Mirage is fine. Yeah, that seems good.
I really want to have options if they go magic here. I think that's very important.
And this very well could just be like Iron Man. Like they're gonna do tribunal stuff. Oh, that's
quite scary.
That kind of makes sense. I Omniversal right this turn. The argument against that is if they magic, but you are turning off their Sarah double discount, and they really like that location.
I always forget that you're dyslexic, and you just.
Wait, what? Did I say right? Did I say right? Fuck. Sorry. You interpreted my disability correctly. I did mean that. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I like this. I like this quite a bit.
Is this guy a lunatic? Yeah, okay.
It is gonna suck if they play magic this turn, but
I think this is fine. I think this is the way to go. That said, we still like are scared of things. There's lots of ways to lose here.
Okay. Well, I feel like there's a way to win pretty easily.
I can welcome to the party. I don't remember Legion's actual human name, but now we press Legion on the right lane. The question is, do you want to Pim Arrow mid? I think it's Pim mid.
Well,
Legion,
I think we would do this, right? A much better.
Wait, hang on. What?
It's a 7 power card.
No, but you're going to Legion Death's Domain and prevent them from winning the game. How do you have this much mana? What is happening? Oh, because it's discounted from the Iron Patriot card. What am I? Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing half the time, man.
I don't know what I'm doing. I pretended to get coffee. This is actually extremely fortified wine. God, Legion is just the best.
Good guy.
Good night.
Ah, look at how many points I have everywhere!
Oh my god!
Brother! Just kidding.
That's actually funny. That was actually not that many points left.
Yeah, it wasn't, yeah. it was actually not scary at all, to be honest. Just play cards.
Just easily won that on points.
Fight some cards, probably would have been fine. Well, I guess that would have been the 17.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense that they would... Having Sarah on Onslaught Citadel with all of the tools in your hand That's pretty juicy. But then you didn't let him have it. You didn't let him have it
said
because
no.
you're a cyberbully.
You simply said no. Your opponent tries to do fun and cool things. You say no. Only I am allowed
No.
to do the fun
Remember
and
when
cool
you-
things.
Where we put Stardust down and then made all of the locations the going home to the people.
The funniest part is that we didn't put Stardust down. It's that we had Stardust randomly appear and then we had Legion randomly appear on the same turn.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there was.
It was somehow even funnier. It was even funnier than what you said.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And yeah, Legion's name is David. It is I absolutely knew that. Legion, the TV show, is amazing, and his name is David. Show. Forgot all about that.
The only thing I know about the Legion show is that there's one, there's a Germa clip of the Legion show of him doing like this little snap thing, and everyone just, it's not a Germa clip, everyone just says it's Germa. So I've seen that like a million times. We still want to Kate Bishop here?
Yes, I absolutely Kate Bishop here, and yeah, just last bit. Legion is an incredible TV show. It is also one of my 10 favorite TV shows of all time. Pluribus and Legion both appear.
Are we sure we don't want to Iron Patriot? I'm not.
I am not sure I want to Iron Patriot, but like it's a brand new opponent. We don't know about Shadow King value. Why on earth wouldn't we Hawkeye? They have boosted cards as well. I think that this is a pretty straightforward thing.
Yeah, it's just like Feast, we can augment things to get it. So like if we had played like Iron Patriot left and we get like Wiccan here, then we're in a pretty good spot, but yeah, probably not
right
worth
here. I probably don't hate grapple Iron Patriot middle into speed right and force them to choose the lane to compete with you with.
I like that. Lose-lose situation for our opponents, ideally here. Pretty good card.
Viv Vision, you say? I like Viv Vision. I don't think she's very good. But I like her.
Vivler. I don't want that Viv Vision getting crazy value.
That's fair. I would say the argument is if you want to go with Asgard, you're going to have the mana to spend. But with I think maybe what you got here.
Just also play Pim left.
Yeah, I think you probably should because we want to get that speed value, and I think we can continue to spend through it.
Also, Shadow King, I guess, does give us some level of counterplay around Viv.
I want you to snap, but I do not want you to snap so aggressively that it is like obvious that you have the ability to turn off.
Like snap it, like be a little chill about it.
Let's think about it. Yeah, be like, oh, we got all this mana.
Not as good.
I play, so just thinking out loud, I like Galactus Right.
We should play a different card first to make a Herald, right?
No, this is a common, it's actually backwards. You want Galactus to flip first. He doesn't see if you play him second. You play him first.
Because his eyes are facing the void.
Then your second card is the Herald.
Makes sense.
A play that you can do is Galactus Speed Mockingbird. Did they snap?
They did.
I have to snap back. I think snapping back hides the limbo turn off of it all, or whatever. The Galactus Mockingbird Speed gets through your mana, but it maybe telegraphs the turning off of the.
I don't think we care if we telegraph it that much. Yes. They're already in for 4. What are they gonna do? Run like a coward?
Yep. I think this seems pretty good. Spider-Man Noir!
Crazy.
Oh my god, active Spider-Man Noir! That's sick!
Love that for you, opponent.
Does Shadow King do anything?
Sure fucking does.
Does that reduce
It sure fucking
power?
does, brother.
And you spend through all of your mana? Oh my god, you want to just like...
I think it does some pretty big things here.
Oh my god, cyberbullying should be illegal. Oh man.
Best possible position for our opponent to get his Spider-Man Noir.
Incredible gaming. The only better thing is if one of these cards was Stardust, so that they also didn't get any zombie value.
Then That would be extra spicy indeed.
Womp.
Punkler. And that's how you get casseroled. Bye. Casserole them, but in a chill, casual way. I think we kind of managed that. I think we managed that pretty well.
Chill, perhaps. There's nothing casual about that casseroling. That was a brutal,
Yeah,
biblical
it's pretty brutal.
casseroling.
It's pretty brutal. You're not wrong. Gotta stop the Legion once and for all.
And somebody earlier said easy snap back. Oh yeah, we knew we were snapping. A fun thing with this deck that we just saw is whenever limbo happens, you are all going to win. The question is, how can you conceal your snap to not telegraph that that's the way you're going to beat him? And timing that is actually a little bit of an art, because you can do that wrong. You can very easily tell your opponent that you're going to turn off limbo in a way that robs you from a victory.
Classic double snap on turn 1.
As you do.
Have Merlin hang out.
I agree.
Merlin speed might both just be chilling up there in nowhere.
It is. I am now noticing. I'm sorry if you said this out loud. He's got a fully blinged out level
their
25.
base Thanos, which is funny.
Yeah. What? Actually, what? Now that you mention it.
Ooh, man, Mockingbird's a
Destroyer,
huge
you
problem
say?
here.
Yeah, but I mean, there's no other play than what you just did.
Yeah.
Oh, good night. Is this art? What is happening with your list? I guess it's.
With their list?
Yeah, I don't know this deck that runs Thanos.
I don't think this is a
for
real
steps.
deck. I think they're just making this up on the fly.
Magic, yeah. I guess, yeah. I guess it's making. You know what it is? You know what it is? It's a Spider-Man Noir deck. I think it's building around that, and that is an incredible Spider-Man Noir pull.
Tough turn.
Vickhand Mirage both going off fills up your hand, but I do like doing Vickhand Mirage.
It does not. We don't have Merlin anymore.
Oh,
or Merlin.
No, okay. So what I do is and then plan on
Hope
playing
for
Vickhand.
Yeah. They probably play a 2-drop here to set up Spider-Man Noir. That is not the right amount, so it's fine.
What is even the amount? I don't even clock what that card does anymore. Like,
Vassos?
no. Oh, no. Sorry. Spider-Man Noir requires what
8.
What cost to trigger? 8.
So right now they're at 9.
Okay, that was simple as Stardust Pim middle. Oh yeah, that
once a
makes
feature
sense
all
too.
for sure, right?
No, yeah. Oh yeah, yes, but.
Just weird. It's gonna be really hard to win middle, but Stardust is still probably our best
I'm
play.
not worried about it. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything at Stardust. Well, they have Zombie Scarlet Witch. The Spider-Man Noir won't work. They do have Zombie Scarlet Witch, which we still want to stop.
Yeah, no, you've got Galactus. I think that this is the super correct play. There's no way they're going to win right lane. There's no way. What is happening?
Shang-Chi's a card. It's not a good one, but it is a card. Didn't do anything, man. What are you doing?
So in order for him to win middle, he's going to have to invest. I guess the only way you lose is Shang-Chi right, and then a couple of cards mid. I don't know how you want to win this, but I suspect it's some combination of Victoria hand or Galactus and some arrows. Maybe Galactus mid, couple of those arrows right, just for extra dominance. Vic
Or
hand
even
is a
maybe
ton of
we're not
value,
even
though.
playing. We were not even playing Galactus.
There's an a possibility for that for sure. This seems pretty good. Yeah, and you could afford Wiccan basic, so yeah. That
tough to beat, right?
That seems tough to beat.
Use all our energy for speed. Shang right hilariously ties right. I guess it could be
Yeah,
stronger.
there's no way that they're going to Shang right and win the other 2 lanes. Just
Yeah, I
it's
think
simply impossible.
it's a lot of points we ended up getting there.
It's a fair
think it
amount
was that
of
big.
Okay. No,
That is
that's
awfully
that's not the
disappointing.
base. Oh, it's not the base.
It showed
It's
it showed the basic under these cards, but you're right, it's not the
Oh,
basic.
okay.
But if you click these cards, it showed the basic, which I thought it wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, that is basic. Yeah, well, today I learned.
2 rounds down. Bless.
We're what 7-1 right now.
7-1 sounds correct. Yeah, we lost the very first game. We haven't lost since. Let me get a quick alliance check. We did win our 8-cube game. That was nice. A nice one to get. We have 4 cost cards in here. To finish this, probably not. That's okay.
Chat, can you believe this slacker here? Enjoying their New Year holiday season.
How dare I? How dare
not
I?
putting in the work.
I did like basically rot for the last few days just because like I know I have a lot of content I want to put out this month, so I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna take a few days to just be a degenerate. Now yesterday I do say this, but yesterday Nate, you might like this, and people in chat, I attended a Pokemon trading card game local yesterday, which was very exciting. I really like the Pokemon trading card
Hang
game.
on. I want you to finish the story, but there's enough to
Merlin
this
here.
turn that informs the other 2 turns. I don't think you should play Merlin on the left. The question is, when you get to Wiccan, are you going to want to play 1 Wiccan on the left turn and then play your copy on Comertage, or do you want to play your Wiccan on Comertage just on
one.
turn 4?
Yeah,
Okay,
just one here.
so I think hand size might be an issue, and you don't want to get over to cloning bats, but if you're going to do that line, maybe that will work. Will you have hand size issues if you do what you're about to do?
It'll be fine, probably.
Okay. Please continue your Pokemon story.
So I went to a Pokemon local at my local Pokemon store, which I very much like to go to. I think that it's very fun. And not only we get to do that fun stuff, but on top of going to a Pokemon local, which I really enjoyed and liked doing, I was able to win that Pokemon local with 19 competitors. Not losing a single game. It's the best. I think I played really, really good Pokemon. Okay, question. Do we start us here to stop Blink?
You might.
I think it's worthwhile.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a way that you can lose easily here is if they blink into a Galactus, and you really just kind of did they snap back?
They did.
Yeah, I think that what you've got here is correct. And then next turn we can evaluate whether we want to make a copy of Vic Hand or get extra Wiccan stuff or whatever.
Spooky.
Spooky. I think that you have to Wiccan middle just to give us power because they're obviously going to be able to win right. Do you want to Omniversal left so they don't? Yeah, I don't think this deck does any extra on reveal stuff that you're worried about turning off Comertage. I think that this is the play here.
I agree.
Not getting copy of that. That said, this is tough. You might actually consider leaving here. They've got, like, Infinite beats you, I think, just outright. There's no... You're not buffing the right lane at all in any way.
Counterpoint.
Is there a 5 drop? What are you thinking, like a... Well, first of all, that might hit... Well, I guess it's probably going to hit one and then the other, is you're thinking. But I mean, if they play Infinite left, you lose. Are you? This is 8 cubes. Are you comfortable with this?
I could win right. There's a bunch of cards we can get that would win right.
Okay.
Am I super comfortable with playing this? To be honest with you, no.
Well,
But I wanna
remind you,
send it.
we are in the third. Okay, we are in the third Infinity Conquest. If we lose this, we're done. So there's an argument if you think that we can come back and beat them. I
mean, I think
don't
we could.
hate staying.
All right, he doesn't hate it, chat.
Wakanda forever.
Wait, do we win? Yes! Not even fucking close! Ah! Trust the heart of the cards and they shall treat you well, sir.
Wait, don't go past. What? His blob went off twice?
Hey, ran out of cards.
Oh, he just ran out of cards. I'm like, you beat a double.
It wasn't close, is the thing.
And I add, how many 5/10s are there? It's not even that you got the double Black Panther, which, by the way, what the fuck was that? But then also, you got the Agamotto.
Yeah.
I
told you.
leave as an exercise to the reader. How many permutations of 4 drops into 5 drops, granted on Comertage, get to 34 power? I bet very small number, and I further bet it's even smaller odds to get that small number. Perhaps just to those 2 cards? I don't even know.
50-50 in many ways. Either happens or it doesn't.
That's true. It either happens or it doesn't. It's simple math. That's unfucking believable.
Yeah. Papa
Papa
Squat, you're mentioning Stardust. The reason why I was like pretty happy about it is because if we hit the Stardust, then it changes, right? So then it would be able to do stuff like that. Now it would really suck if we hit the Wiccan and then it hit
White Tiger first. Yeah.
That would hurt. But then of course we'd flip it into, I don't know, something good. I don't know what it would be, but it would be good. That was a pretty good clip. We're gonna mark that one. I am tasked with making 20 shorts this
well, that's
this January.
14 of them in this fucking clip right there. Holy hell! Like that's unbelievable.
Ready to believe,
Oh
man.
God. I'm like the antagonist in one of those movies, being like, yeah,
Here's the thing, chat, is
don't
that
have dreams.
statistically, you shouldn't go for that. I'll be the first one to say that. However, if you never go for it, you never hit it. You know, it's kind of a two-edged sword there.
I can't believe that just happened.
Easy.
I want to be as good at this game as
It's
you
even
when I
fucking
grow up.
close. I'm afraid. I'm afraid it wasn't even in the,
And I'll
realm
add
of
that if I
possibility.
am
That
your
wasn't gonna work.
opponent, if I am your opponent, I'm like, let me get a double Electro into War Machine, guarantee the right lane, and then put up a gazillion points middle. If I lose that to what I just saw, I jump off a building. That is unbelievable.
A building. Oh man, I should have played around it. I'm afraid. What do we do with this Quicksilver? Just kill it?
Yeah, I throw it in Vormir.
By far the worst card, right?
Mhm.
Plus, then if we get like Iron Patriot, it goes kind of hard. Ooh,
Wait,
another
is
Stardust.
Oh my god, Suburban Wolf is, I think the guy's in chat. Suburban Wolf, Big stole that from you illegally. You won that game by all rights. I don't know what you did karma-wise to deserve what happened to you, but it was awful. Unbelievable villainy you must have performed, and you should feel bad. So sorry that happened to you.
Wasn't
I'm
close. They should have played around
unironically...
it. Should have played around it, probably.
That belonged to you and was taken from you by the RNG gods and Binks holding hands.
They got a random bullseye. That's
In a
bad.
discard thing? Oh, yeah, that's pretty fair. Pretty fair balance. Did they snap? No?
They have not snapped yet.
Yeah, activate your Sparky for sure. Then polymorph.
You know. Of course, you have to activate the Sparky.
As I was saying that, you hadn't done it on screen, but like I probably don't need to say this. That he knows to activate the Sparky before polymorph.
Very important.
Sorry, and what is our opponent's collection level?
It's a great question. 26,000. Ouch.
And they've activated the bullseye.
Hey.
Is this a bot? What is happening?
And Vic Hand. Yeah, I don't know why they did that either.
Oh shit.
Maybe fighting for
you
the
maybe snap
Galactus
here?
lane?
Having multiple Vic hands with your Hawkeye that you're about to play, I think, is a snap-worthy thing. Particularly given that he activated the bullseye.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Victory.
You think you were just talking about jumping in a ball pit? It's all good fun. Now, if you go back and watch that Suburban Wolf, he was yelling at me to not make that play for like 2 minutes. And I was just like, but imagine. And then it ended up happening.
And then we did. And we're all part of good content here. That's something to remember here. Is we're here to entertain everybody.
Always are, man.
And now you're part of that.
Dude, the 5/2 drops is really nice with this deck. You never miss Wiccan, he says as he misses Wiccan.
Never happens.
I like going middle.
Sure. I think there's an argument for all 3 lanes with this, depending on the psychological makeup of our opponents and how we develop our lanes. Can you draw Stardust in time?
Stardust Drawler. Let's see, hopefully. We can
This
get
deck,
there.
I was talking to Binks about this before we started streaming. I've been playing Marvel Snap since the Black Panther season, whenever he was the season cast cards. Like
Oh my gosh! Sorry, I have to cut you off. Dexter, thank you so much for the massive raid. Welcome in, Dexter enjoyers, one and all. My name is Binks. You might already know that. If you don't, I like to play different off-meta decks every single day here on the channel, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. I have my good friend Nate the Great Martin here, who not only is an incredible Conquest player who comes in and joins me for Infinity Conquest once a month, but also invented escape rooms, which is a cool little fun fact that I like to tell everyone about him because I think it's really neat.
Dexter specifically, I believe he got engaged in an escape room. I think that's super cool. So I don't know if you saw my excitement. First of all, welcome everybody. Dexter is a really cool raid. We appreciate you. Our opponent is a Khonshu enjoyer, and they don't have the mana. Sorry, they do have the mana to do it this turn. So you need to get Stardust down this turn.
Correct. Yeah. So we snap as well. Correct.
Yes, and you snap as well.
Pretty easy snap. Now the question comes from our other cards that we play.
Okay. Doesn't matter. And no, I'm not actually Dexter's cousin, but whenever I have the right facial hair, we do look similar. I like to say that I'm Dexter's
similar.
fatter. Yeah. Whatever cousin. No, Dexter's great. We've never really met, but
And he drinks wine on stream every time we play.
Yeah, I'm getting ripped for you folks.
Getting ripped. We're currently 8-1 with this deck. We lost our very first game that we won all the way through in Infinity Conquest, and now are we on round 4 already?
Yeah, that's why I was so
Jesus.
like, I can't believe you're throwing. By the way, when you are done watching this, you go watch the replay of Binks doing a feat in Marvel Snap that no one has ever done. Like the mathematical absurdity.
Polymorph on Comertage is a good play, always. Is what we learned today.
Anecdotally true. I'm not saying it was wrong. It worked out. Obviously, it was the right thing to do. I was the fool in the scenario. Doesn't make it any less criminal.
It was pretty criminal, yeah. Very true, very true.
Illegal.
Tanks. For chance, we get a Wiccan one time. I almost don't want to show... They still haven't seen the Stardust. Do we still want to keep that for our chest?
If you want to, Speed Polymorph is a perfectly good line.
Yeah, it's fine, man.
That said, this is our opponent who activated that bullseye really early. So I don't know how creative you have to get. First of all, I would snap here. I don't think that there's any world where you're not very far ahead. And I think either line, hell, even Mirage Vic Hand there's an argument for. But yeah, this seems great.
Well, actually, I think I think I actually like Mirage Vic Hand a little better. Gives us more options moving forward. You don't know what the opponent is doing? Yeah, neither do we. We're not sure just yet. You know, they don't have any very big cards in their deck. But yeah, shout out to Dexter. Thank you again so much for the raid, Dexter. I super appreciate it. Sorry to chat. I'm not very good at talking to chat while I have someone on, so you'll mostly be talking with yourselves today, but I super appreciate all you being here. And I'm excited to show you some fun Marvel Snap content.
Yeah. This deck is incredible.
Look at here.
So you must get Stardust now.
Stardust
they
on
have,
this turn, yeah.
Yeah, we don't know if we're gonna be able to keep priority. They have it in hand. We've literally seen it.
Make their Khonshu pretty bad. But maybe they don't know how the card works. Always possible.
It's
They're going really hard right.
Yeah, and notably, we have to win 2 of these lanes. You could Legion to buy us some time, or you might just consider throw. If you don't Legion, talking this out loud, if you don't Legion, you are going to need to win middle and left. And if you
also
need
just
to win middle and left,
Omniversal, we don't have to.
That's a fair point. And then you could speed Omniversal, speed Polymorph, maybe.
Maybe just go Cape Bishop, Polymorph. Get more options for Vic Hand.
The alternative here is leave it. We're only in it for 2 cubes, and they do have a giant Apocalypse that they can play right now. Like Apocalypse and Khonshu are not small cards right now, and they're up a fair amount, right?
I think we're fine. I like what we're doing here. I think we're in a good spot.
But that said, I need you to leave next turn if we're not you're not going to do that twice in a row. I will have a heart attack.
I'm cool with that. I am A-okay with that. Ah!
It's a bit of a bummer.
Kind of annoying. Also semi-annoying.
Guess we should have played around the Frigga becoming a thing. We would have had extra Vic hand. Oh, hello. Hello, Nexus.
I mean, now
so
it's
it's pretty
obvious.
safe bet. Yeah, that we know what they're going to do next turn. Do you want to consider? Can you Legion Pim right to win right?
I don't know if we can with the zombie, Colonel Zombie America. This is what
does this get us?
6. Gets us to 20, 27 on the dot. And then, yeah, no, we can't win right.
We certainly can't win left. I don't. Wait, is our Colonel America bigger? Is our Colonel America bigger than Legion?
We did discard a card at some point. Oh yeah, we discarded a card.
No,
last turn.
does Colonel America makes the other cards bigger? Or I don't know what Colonel America even does.
So it'd be like this.
No. Oh, because then we can't play Legion at all. They have a gigantic Apocalypse. We lose this. I think we have to leave, right? Am I wrong on the math? I think Apocalypse is 16 power.
I mean, Zombie Colonel America is 10. Pim Arrow is 6. So we're getting 19. Is it bigger than 20?
Chat, is there Apocalypse? I don't remember if I saw it at 16. I don't know if it became 16 or grew from 16.
They go down by 3, right? We go down by 4.
Okay, so their Apocalypse is 16. So we would think that's probably. Were we worried about Apocalypse Scorn because they have 7 mana? Does that beat us?
Leaving us.
Okay, great. I think it's probably fine. I'm tired of math. Perfect. Let's go.
Close, I'm afraid.
Oh, now notably I did forget about Zombie Power Man eating. Chat, I believe, probably didn't.
Yeah, I don't know if that could have done anything that would have been really bad, like Scorn, I guess, but we still win middle and left. All right, and now we're back to round. Jesus Christ, man. Chad, do you realize how far we'd be back if Nate pulled me out of all these 8 keepers that surely we're gonna win it? It wasn't even close. No. Oh man. All right, dude.
Don't listen to Nate is the moral of the story.
Now we gotta find a new one. Now we gotta find a new freaking avatar to go after. I was looking at this one. I forgot I already got it. Infinity Border.
Yeah, I've done that before. There's a Punisher avatar. I'm like, oh, I should make that infinite, and then I had already done.
Bud says Pixel Juggernaut is the best.
My what jumps out at me, and I'm not like pushing.
I don't have Pixel Juggernaut.
You have what appears to me to be the Spider-Man Noir avatar that you paid money for, like the special. You after you get the game after you get the card the first day, you have that couple day window to buy the fancy one. That is what that is. Am I right?
Yeah.
You
like it?
I like that a lot, but I also like, you and I kind of have, like, you like the chibi shit. I think that's horrible. So we have very different tastes in some ways. So I want to nominate that as maybe one of the options. Maybe you pick from 3. Maybe there's a voting thing.
Let's do it. Let's do the Spider-Man Noir one. Okay. I like that. I like that variant a lot.
Yeah, I have bought exactly one of those in the card when they introduced that system, and it was Cosmic Ghost Rider because I knew that it would be the most anti-fun card that we've seen in years. Bought it and didn't regret it at all.
Chat, we are going to run ads because there's about 20 minutes left till we'd have to run ads, and I don't want it to come in the middle of this game. So if you guys don't want to see the ads, you can pay $6. You can check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe button. Use the little Prime toggle. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. I'll see you in 3 minutes. All right, YouTubians, we got to talk. YouTubians, you have now watched 2 amazing Marvel Snap players win 9 games of Infinity Conquest in a row. It's very hard. Very, very hard thing to do. I'm asking you on YouTube to please hit the like button. Helps get more people here. Maybe some people will get seen that they can come in here and they get to come in towards the end of this amazing run. I'd really appreciate if you, specifically, hit the like button on YouTube. It really, really helps. And then... Oh, go ahead.
You know what I did, Binks? I'm a Twitch watcher right now. And I imagine there's a lot of other Twitch watchers here on Twitch. You can go to youtube.com and you can go to Binks's stream right now, even while watching on Twitch, and click that like button. And that's what I
then put it on mute and then keep it on in the background. Of course.
Oh shit, yeah, well, actually my bandwidth matters. I'm not going to do that. But
Donnie Blaze, thank you so much for the Prime, Donnie Blaze. Thank you. I'll get out of full screen. I know it scares people.
Wait, 1 year, Donnie Blaze.
1 whole freaking year. Thank you so much, Donnie Blaze. 12 months of Prime. Incredible. I'll be back in a second.
Chat, while it's the 3rd break, but we have many new Dexter raiders joining us. What I would like to hear from you while we're on this ad break is recommendations of media that you have consumed recently that you want to evangelize. This could include TV show, game, movie, book, anime. For myself, from the chat, the couple times I've asked that, I have got not 1 but 2 anime series that I'm going to be reactivating a Crunchyroll subscription to check out for posterity. One of them is called Sentenced to be a Hero, and the other one begins with a G and has the word grunge in the description. It's a word that I don't know what it is. Gotcha something. And I'm paying that forward. But I want to hear other things. What have you got? Oh yeah, Binks' YouTube. That's the one. When I between 16 20 hours a day, that's what I'm checking out. Yeah, that's it. Gachi Yakuta is the other anime that I'll be checking out. And I guess my recommendation, we talked about this a little bit, the show Pluribus on Apple TV. If you don't have Apple TV, it's worth Apple TV. At least all of season 1 is available. You can subscribe for a month, watch all of Pluribus, enrich your life, and then cancel, and your life will be better for it.
Enrich your life and then cancel. That's a good way of thinking about things. This Professor X avatar. Actually, it's actually a really good avatar.
I buy all of the stupid cosmetics in the Conquest store, not just because I can afford them, because it's virtually all I play. But my thinking is if they add that shit to the pool later, you just don't waste a collector's cash on it because you already own it. True. It's maybe backwards thinking, but it's what I do.
All right, Dream Crusher going for 10 wins in a row.
somebody's pointed out you have not bought the premium mystery variant, and that's weird. Do you know that you haven't bought the premium mystery variant and that's in the store?
That's whatever.
Okay, I just, I didn't want you to go your whole life thinking that you bought it. You didn't buy it. And you wake up in a cold sweat, like, oh, January 26th, did I buy the premium mystery variant? And then, much like your opponent from 4 games ago, jump off a building.
Well, then we'll just win this, and then we'll have enough to get it. It'll be my little
enough.
treat. It'll be my little treat for winning round 5 of Infinity
Easy
Conquest.
as.
How many avatars do you have again? You have like a ridiculous amount. You just had what, 4 more?
I just hit 53 or 54.
That's a lot, man. One for every week of the year.
Yeah, basically. And I still have a couple of tickets left this season. I don't know if I'm going to even get to them. I try to get through all of my Infinity tickets, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that this season.
Yeah, Severance
My
on Apple
personal
TV is incredible. Is also an incredible show that you get to watch if you check out Apple TV to get player lists.
I do not mean to say that Apple TV only has the one thing, but I'm so pluribus pilled, as it were.
Role reversal stream? How would you do a role reversal?
We play ranked, and I play a deck that looks like trash, and go up 300 ranks while you cheer me on and tell me to retreat all the time.
You kind of hit the nail on the head. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's just about as perfect as you just had that thing locked in, man. 21 is still crazy, man. I mean, it's a huge.
Yeah, no. Honestly,
huge
more
investment.
than 5. More than 5 is like you are an elite player. It's just all I do is Infinity Conquest. What am I blocking my own camera? What is happening? Oh, it's just not my visual artifact. Yeah, no. I don't know why I even keep doing it. More than 5 Infinity Conquest wins is crazy. Yeah. The thing is, we're at the point now. Whenever I beat people, I think like, is this their first one? Am I just getting an avatar that I will never use and just crushing this person's dream? Probably.
That's okay, man. For me, I don't know, man. Anytime I've had people like retreat in Conquest before, and it's like feels bad. It's like I want to earn it, you know. I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone wants to go through Infinity Conquest and have someone pull any punches, you know.
Yeah. What is our opponent's collection level bits, please?
I feel like we've played this person already today. I might be wrong.
I don't
TMSR,
recognize it, but that doesn't mean it didn't
15K collection level.
I think I probably Mirage here. There's obviously an argument for Iron Patriot, but this has a chance of keeping us on curve.
Yeah, better chance to keep us on curve for sure. Even if we get a 3, it'd be fine. Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Immediately get Starbrand online.
Yeah, you could snap here. But
we're kind of just missing stuff. Yeah, we just don't have anything else, right?
It's also your this is the 5th round. Playing a little bit conservative is fine. We have whenever
Stardust
I see
for Brood is really nice.
We kind of got off curve here.
I feel like we just 07 the Wiccan curve. The only thing would be a 1 in 5 top deck anyway.
What you could do is Legion Pit of Exile, but then you completely brick your Galactus. So yeah, I think you're right. I think that
I don't think it helps them at all, and it turns off our Starbrand. I think we just Stardust to try and stop Brood.
Yes, I think you're right.
Still don't like snapping though.
I agree to not snap.
Stop the Brood would be really, really powerful.
Yes, they can throw maybe they could make magic. There is a world in which this kind of deck can easily throw priority and then get a giant board that you can't Shadow King, and so I'm aware of that. I probably go 2/2/2 here, and just only one of the 2s in the left lane. Sorry, in the right lane. I don't know why I keep getting that backwards.
Yeah, I don't know. This
seems fine.
This is tough. See Magic coming out here. Magic coming out here would be great.
Yeah. Super good. Yeah.
Huge.
I think I don't know if you think, well, yeah, no. So we're going to win here. The question is, do you want to snap like instantly, or do you want to like, I think you snap right now. I think you the longer you wait to snap, the more concerned they get. And maybe it's just Legion Pim. Legion left Pim middle.
They magic if they like just rip Surfer now though. Is that a little scary?
No.
No, because then we just went left and middle.
Yeah, they would have if to play right lane and Ripping Surfer is a crazy leap. The alternative is you could play Acid Arrow on the right lane, but I think
Plus, it still beats if they don't play anything else here and they just play Surfer. The Surfer would give them plus. This would be plus 12, plus 4, plus 16. This would tie then, right?
I think.
No,
I think
no,
this is
it gets
the line.
plus 8, plus 4, plus 12, and then we win.
Legion, just incredible stuff.
Very nice.
Very nice.
If they Surfer plus right, we would still win middle and left, so we were fine.
Victory.
We tried to set up for any of those possible hiccups that we would have. Okay, very, very good start. Love going against a magic, like a greedy magic deck. It's the whole reason we run Merlin and Legion. It's the whole reason it's in the deck. So
Shadow King is Shadow King is a little bit harder with the way that they've lined this up because they can do priority stuff. But yeah, feels good.
Maybe not shouldn't have played that left, but I don't know. It was just a habit, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't know if this deck, a deck that is their list, I don't think would ever run a 1-drop. Maybe America Chavez.
Yeah, it looks like they only run 3s. At least that's the vibe I'm getting.
I would not. So here's some thoughts. This deck might run Rogue. In fact, it probably does run Rogue. I would put Speed in the left lane to split the Speed Victoria Hand Rogue exposure. I don't want them roguing our Speed, and so this
Sure, I don't mind
defends against that. And then what I need you to do is draw Legion or Merlin.
Draw Legion or Merlin, can do.
I put just for oh yeah, perfect.
Do we
There's
play
maybe
Merlin
even an
instead of
argument.
Wiccan here?
The thing is, if we play Merlin, then we're probably playing Redshift, and that tosses our Shadow King, and I really don't like that.
You think we're ever going to not have priority going into their Surfer turn?
Yeah, I probably Merlin left, but the more that I kind of think about it, maybe Redshift Merlin right is, or Redshift Merlin anywhere really is the play.
Yeah. Plus the card that we get from here gets Victoria Hand buffed. Neat little sideline.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't think this deck can beat us if they don't get the magic line. I just really don't think it's possible. So like.
Yeah, for that reason, I think that you were correct to do what you did. And now instead, if we brick here, we can still Wiccan, like, you know.
And then we make them deal with it. Like, they have to be scared that we're going to play the Merlin down. They have to play frightened.
And if we... Oh, that's a bummer.
I didn't think about that. I thought it was only going to...
I think that was probably... Oh, you know what? Maybe shuffling was wrong, because now we just reduce our chances of hitting Legion. Whatever.
Yeah. What the hell?
Shuri, you say. Now, notably, our opponent hasn't snapped, so this is great. I'm really happy that... Yeah, we miss everything. I don't know what to do here. Well, I mean...
I also don't really know what to do.
Bishop Galactus polymorph on the left lane? I don't know where to Bishop and Galactus, but I don't know. Bishop Galactus polymorph on the left lane? Do you want to get Hawkeye down?
So it's probably going to be what? Black Panther. That's what makes sense to me, right? I don't know what the hell else they would have.
Hub Shuri. Somebody says Hub Shuri, but it has a fun border.
Oh, good
no,
calls.
okay, it doesn't have a fun border. Hub Shuri. Okay, that makes more sense. So maybe for points purposes, I don't know. I don't know, man.
What about like here?
That seems fine. I think there's a good chance we're leaving anyway, not because we're crazy behind, but if they're developing a threat that can beat us handedly, we're still only in it for one.
Oh, Hazmat? Hazmat is another thing to worry about. That's a good point.
Hazmat makes a ton of sense. Hazmat makes a ton of sense.
They don't retreat, so they are... I would imagine playing something that Just hitting one card.
I think they were just afraid of just turning the location off. Okay, with the... Oh, because they wanted the... So
Nope.
what are we afraid of here?
No reason for them to ever do that. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what's happening. Do you want to just stay for 2 and then add a bunch
It's
of
gotta
points?
be what Odin left, right? It's like the only thing that makes any sense. That we just beat it.
Yeah, I guess the thing that beats us, if I'm trying to math out what beats us, is a brood something. Do you? Yeah, I guess did they snap?
Yeah.
Does Odin left? How much? What Odin left adds how many points to magic?
Maybe they're thinking Hazmat Luke.
Hazmat Luke is a thing that would be the snapback.
It's minus
snap
8,
actions,
right? We
snapbacks.
would go to 9. We would win, right? I want to stay.
Staying is fine. Don't snap back. I don't know where to put the points though. I trust your judgment. Sure. I don't see us losing left, and I think that this is the way to max it. Yeah, I think that's fine. Is it like a Namora?
It could be Namora. Namora would crush us. No, we would still beat Namora hilariously.
Yeah, because they're not doing it 4 times. It's just the 2 times.
Well.
Is that a main deck Odin? I guess it probably is if they run.
Yeah, main deck Odin for sure. Well, Nate.
Wait, no, we didn't. They're not. This isn't checkmate. We didn't snap back. There's only 4 cubes.
Well.
I thought you thought that this was for all 8 cubes.
I did. 100%.
Okay.
I won't lie to you.
I'll say things are looking up.
Woo! Bernie says, run, always run. It's a free matchup for 1 cube. It's a free matchup to win right now, baby. 10 wins in a row, Nate. How you feeling?
I feel pretty good. I still
good,
no.
man.
You know what? I feel pretty good. And then in the back of my mind is that opponent that you did that war crime to, with the polymorph.
Yeah.
Other than that, and being
What?
a party to that.
Do you feel bad for them? You feel bad that we crushed them on the field of battle?
I don't know. I just feel bad committing war crimes. May call me
True.
crazy, but
Yeah.
you know, it is always good to, if you have to pick a side of a war crime.
Well,
to be on,
America
I
might not
suppose.
be the right country for you to live in. Am I right?
I gotta go.
It's funny because we invaded a sovereign nation this week. All right, well, let's play the song. Let's play the freaking song. We'll get a little dancing going. Can't say anything wrong about that. Ooh, man, dude, what a run, bro.
It really looked easy.
I mean, it felt really powerful. It felt like,
Welcome to the stream.
yeah, it felt like just top to bottom. We played really well. You allowed me to be a little psycho, and you kept me in check sometimes.
Clap some cheeks. Now be a good chatter and don't be a peep.
We had our always moment that we have every time of you screaming at me to retreat, me saying no, I want to play, and then winning. That happens at
Yeah.
least once every time on these streams.
No, and I don't know if it's ever happened to that level of content. That was some. We could have lost every other game. Be like, well, at least we got this moment. But then we also went.
I think we also won every
11-1.
other game. Well, 10-1. It was just the very first game in round 1 we lost.
Oh, sorry, 10 and yeah, 10 and yeah, thank you.
Binks.
Who is that avatar? That is the fancy Spider-Man Noir avatar that is only available like 2 days after you get the card.
Like and subscribe.
Ooh. All right, man. That is a pretty looking avatar. Look at that. 2 beautiful ones to the collection.
Welcome
Buy
to
this
the
premium
stream.
mystery variant for the
I
people who
hope
are
you like
discussing
Yeah!
it.
What's it gonna be?
On YouTube.
That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool
Perfect.
pirate
That's a sweet-
Namor.
We're gonna clap.
I don't
That
know
is
why.
really
That's
cool.
that's a pretty cool pirate Namor. Now, am I ever gonna play Namor? No.
Binks.
Am I still happy I have it? Yes.
Binks. And don't be a
Oh man. Well, Nate, anything you want to say to the people? Anything you want to say in closing here as we're celebrating another amazing victory, another incredibly successful Nate the Great Martin Binks co-op stream.
We did it.
I say many words when few words do trick type.
Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you hanging out. Good time.
Always a pleasure, man. I'm so happy that we had this. I'm so happy that we had this. Just this time that we get to sit together and catch. Oh, sick animation on that, bro.
Yeah. A dominant performance.
I hope you like the vibe, Binks.
What are you thinking on this one? Can you still see?
Like and subscribe. Binks.
Oh yeah.
Binks. I hope you
I'm
like the
colorblind,
vibe,
so I'm not even gonna.
Binks.
Do you like this one?
and
This one looks good,
subscribe.
right?
Yeah, perfect.
It kind of goes hard with the white.
That's nice. Nice.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
think you
what-
want a
what you should
background
do-
on it. Yes.
Go to our Alliance chat and go to the feed. And I bet you the two most recent entries into the feed are Binks has done an Infinity Conquest and Binks has done an Infinity Conquest. And speaking for me, I like to take a little screenshot of that as a little memento of a back-to-back. No one in the Alliance
Little
did anything
back-to-back
faster than you beating two Infinity Conquests back-to-back.
What do you think about this? I think this looks sick as hell.
I love. I'll put. The answer is yes, because I'll put Rainbow Cosmic on anything. Rainbow Cosmic makes anything look good, especially such
Plus,
a high
it's got
quality
the
card.
foil. The foil. It's got like the crazy like psycho background animation. Great, but when are you going to see it? The one that's right in the.
They can remake cards.
Oh, when you're going to see Namor played? I don't know. He just hangs out in the collection, man. Ah! I ruined it! I ruined it! Second.
Oh, that is funny. Our crossword puzzle champion friend was like, they just saw Namor in a crossword puzzle. Namor is probably a pretty useful crossword puzzle word as something that's like pretty challenging but not impossible and uses some letters that you want to construct.
Namor? Why would Namor be in a crossword puzzle?
Well, any word is in a crossword puzzle. Like that's the thing. It's just you can't have obvious stuff, but you can't have impossible stuff.
True.
There's no rhyme or reason. I think maybe our champion friend can speak more to that. But when you're making a crossword puzzle, I think you can just go with anything.
This is the one.
Oh, I like refraction a lot. I agree with your decision there.
All right, well, Nate, great as always to hang out and catch.
It was
back
my
up with
pleasure.
you.
Thank you, everyone from chat. I hope everyone has a great day. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. See you next time.
See ya. Goodbye, Nate. Goodbye. 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 All right. Oh man, I didn't do the thing where I cut him off. Ah, dang it. That puzzle guy. Thanks for hanging out. Short all common letters, alternative consonants, vowels. Calls. Puzzle guy, are you mad the mini got taken out of the free version of New York Times? It's fricked up, man. But the mini's probably get that done in 1 second. Imagine. But where do we send you? I don't know who Fiend's Firefly is. Fiend's Firefly has a pretty darn cool setup. And they're playing Marvel Snap right now. We're going to send a bunch of love their way. So send some love over to Fiend's Firefly. Binks Bants will be out tonight. I'm going to record it right after this. So stay tuned for some Binks Bants action. And have fun over with Fiend's Firefly. Next stream will be tomorrow evening. Our DGen streams. We'll have a new card stream out tomorrow as well. But hope you're excited for a year of Binks. They're calling 2026 the year of the Binks. Many people are saying this. Have fun over with Fiend's Firefly, and I will see y'all tomorrow. See ya.